Okay, welcome to the stream. Oh boy, had a hell of a time trying to get this set up, so I don't know if it's actually going to work, but we're going to give it a try anyway. We finished up Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow last week, and I'm still feeling like I want to keep on the old Splinter Cell train, so we're moving right on to the next one, Chaos Theory. I've been playing them, or at least I played the last one, off of my original Xbox, and the way I do things with my original Xbox is I rip games that I own physically onto the hard drive. That way there's no disk read errors or, any sort of issue that might crop up from using an actual physical disk from, 2002 or whatever. I had ripped this game on there, and every time I tried to start it up, it just doesn't want to boot up. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I tried to pull out the disk. I tried to boot it up from the disk itself, and at first it didn't work. And then I finally got it until it got to the main menu. So we're going to check it out. We're going to hopefully be able to play the thing. But we'll see. If it doesn't work, I do have a backup in plan. But let's just see what we got going on here. I'm a little bit wary because I know I've tried to actually play games off of the, actual optical drive before. And it's been spotty. I've been able to do it a handful of times, but just in short bursts when I'm like testing a game out. But I remember I had to increase the amount of voltage like the pot was getting for the optical drive actual reader. And I boosted it to probably what would be over recommendation, like the recommended amount, which I think kind of shortens the lifespan of these optical drives, maybe. We'll see. So I've always kind of been worried about it. It works fine when you're like ripping a disk. See, like I think it already froze. It works fine when you're like ripping a disk to the hard drive. I tend not to have any issues with that. But, yeah, sometimes we have some slight problems. I'm not getting any audio from this, and there was like a little backing track playing before, so I don't know what's going on right now. Let's just try to do solo here. See what we get. Accept. Yeah, I'm not like getting any audio. It was playing just a minute ago, so I don't know what's happened. Let's see. Let's check out sound. Everything's all maxed out. It could be like something happened over the course when I had it running. I did have it running for about, let's see. Hold on. Actually, let me pull out a new audio mixer and see if there's something going on. I did have it running for about half an hour prior to actually getting to the start of the stream. Let's see. Normal's good for me. Oh, there it is. Okay. I guess the menu just didn't have any sort of sound effects or anything at all. Very strange, very strange. Rip that guy.
Chinese Jiangwei-class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort. Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact. While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan.
This blockade is an act of war. The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board. What do you know? Chinese and North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond.
Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information
I think this is the most amount of cutscenes we've ever had starting one of these games.
Another distressing attempt
New old Splinter Cell, yep.
to further
Moving on to the next one.
faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders. In Asia, the memories of Imperial Japan are still fresh.
Ooh, gum. It looks better. It looks a little sharper. I was about to say that they were using like actual war footage there, so it's the most realistic thing we've seen yet. But no, I think the visuals actually have improved a little bit.
When's the last time I saw you?
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condo you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the boat so you can make yourself to home and no one will even know you're here.
Trying to see. It's a little hard because I got my light out, but when this game came out, it says 2005 Xbox Game of the Year on the cover, so I'm guessing this is an 05 game. So it sounds like they were kind of releasing them like almost on an annual basis. I mean, you could pump out games a lot quicker, especially with the length of these ones. But you could pump out games a lot quicker back in the day. So I think the original was 2002, and then this the last one was like 2003, maybe 2004. Bruce Morgenholt, oh boy, got more of them Tom Clancy names, has been kidnapped by Peruvian separatist group known as the People's Voice. Oh, Jesus. Oh my lord. Let's get out of that, please. What was that? That was, I'm guessing like some kind of audio glitch or something like that. Unless the comms were just really, really bad. Comms maybe messed up. Welcome in, Akuma. Yeah, something happened. I'm not sure what specifically. We're actually playing this, or living in a creepypasta. We're actually playing this on the actual disc, which is not something I usually do, so. Ratings recommendations, stealth or assault. Okay. Look, we actually get to choose our loadout now, so that's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and do stealth then. There was an issue at the very beginning when I launched into the menu, and like there was no audio playing. I knew that there was a backing track on the main menu too. No audio playing there. And then it just was completely silent, not even like any sound effects when you were trying to like navigate the menu and stuff, so I don't know. I think the last game that I played physical disc on the Xbox, which we didn't do when I streamed it, but it was the Bass Pro Fishing, the Capcom game, the really not great one that we did a while back. I put the VOD out for that a while back. And somebody left a comment, "Oh, I used to play this as a kid." And I'm very sarcastic, but I just said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And they were just like, "Why? I liked it." I get it. Especially if you played it as a kid, it's like, you might have fond memories of things, or you didn't experience stuff, in and around that time period that might have been a little bit better, but that's not a good game. It really wasn't. The menu froze, so I think we might be out of luck on this one. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it was running fine for a while. I'm actually surprised it ran through the cutscenes, no issue. And then finally we get to the actual game, and when he's loaded the level, it doesn't want to. I've not actually seen any gameplay on this yet. Right, hold on. Oh, we don't need to, but you never know. We might hop into it for a minute. I actually do have a backup means to play this, so I could potentially do that. But I kind of want to get like my copy working, if at all possible. My personal copy. And then if we can't get this working, then I'm gonna have to do something else. Oh, it's just launching from the disk now. That's interesting. It doesn't usually. Oh, you know why? Because I don't usually have anything in there. I think if you leave a disk in there, it doesn't go to the boot menu. It just goes right to the game. I mean, which makes sense, but I'm so used to it going to the boot menu for the soft mod on this game. Dead or Alive 5. Once again, we run into the problem where I actually need to put money down for Dead or Alive 5, which I don't think I'm willing to do after Dead or Alive 4. It's loading up. It's getting there. I don't remember there ever being any like strong loading bars or anything like that with the previous one. And we did that one on Xbox as well, but I do wonder if actually just ripping the entirety of the game onto a hard drive does make it load up faster. You would think it would, but there's usually just like a set load times for certain things. What the hell is this? I don't need to see a preview of the game. I know fully well what I'm getting into. God damn it. Huh. Okay. I was like pressing the controller for so long and then it didn't do anything. Oh, look at that. Problem with the disc you're using, it may be dirty or damaged. Haven't seen that message in a long time. There's actually not a problem with the disc, it's just the optical drive on this Xbox has never been all that great. It's never been the strongest. That's why I was talking about a little bit earlier when I had to increase the pot voltage to get it up to a little bit higher than it normally would be at. I'll try this again. If this doesn't work, like through the actual copy that I ripped, then we're going to need to go for plan B. I don't know why it says versus there. Splinter Cell CT, like Chaos Theory, I get that, but versus? See, this is the problem I had last time too, is I tried to load it up from the ripped version and it just doesn't want to do it. I actually even tried re-ripping the game and it gave me an error saying that the files were the same. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And I want to overwrite them just in case there was a problem in like translation or something. I'm surprised you remember that, Final Fantasy Versus 13. What did that become? That it became something else. It became another game. I think the basis for it got like split between two games. There was one that was a spin-off, and then partially the other one became 15. What's up, Crimson Flame? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of the mechanics that went over into 15, and then there was something else. There's some other spin-off game that they had like moved some like concept arts or something into. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work, so we're gonna have to abandon the Xbox concept. I didn't want to have to do it, but we're gonna emulate it. I'm gonna go onto the PS2 copy. Darian SZ, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Especially following in such a dire time right now. We're not exactly doing much here. We have a failure of a console game not loading up properly. But yeah, give me a sec on that. Let me boot that up. It shouldn't take me too long to get things all set up here. Okay, so it looks like it's working. The only thing is it's a little brighter than I would have probably preferred, but whatever. That's not the right background though. Let me get another one in here. The one I had originally. Gotta fix it up myself though. There we go. I wish it just transferred over the scaling that I already had to it. Would have made things a lot easier for me. Chaos Theory is great. I played a little bit of it. I played just a tad. But this one was the one I've actually played the least of this original trilogy. But I did back in the day. The first one, I beat that one as a kid when it came out, and then I played a little bit of Pandora Tomorrow. I think I played about halfway through, and I played just a smidge. I think it's one of the games that I borrowed from like one of my neighbors, and I probably thought I was hanging on to it too long without actually playing it, so I finally just gave it back, and I'm like, oh, I'll just play it some other time. But you know, I always hear the original trilogy's great, so I'm expecting it to live up to the hype of the original 2. Preceded it. Ooh, multiplayer online. No, we won't be doing that. So when I grew up with the PS2, you say the OG Xbox version is quite beautiful for its time. Well, Xbox was easier to develop for compared to the PlayStation 2. PlayStation hardware from 1 and 2 was just so difficult for devs. There's a lot of workarounds they had to do in order to get things running smoothly. So unfortunately, there was just some problems getting them to look as good as they did. Performance-wise, they usually ran a little bit worse. Xbox was a bit of a powerhouse too, so there's a little bit of that going on there. But it shouldn't be that bad. I think the only things we'll probably lose out on is maybe some clarity. Not even because we're emulating, so it's not even going to be an issue. But performance-wise, it might not run quite as smooth, and there might be a little bit of a lack of lighting in comparison to the Xbox version, but I don't expect it to be too bad. And like I said, because of the layered format with the DVD ROMs that they used, a lot of times the PlayStation 2 games had better audio than the Xbox did. 10 stream streak. Thank you, Mythical. I appreciate that, sir. I was a stream last night, got knocked out about an hour, wasn't feeling too great yesterday. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. The stream went fine. We did pretty good. We played a little Dead or Alive 4 at first, which was awful. But then we got in Fortnite. We didn't get any wins, but we were trying the zero build battle royale for the night. We got pretty damn close. I think we were consistently at least in like the top 5-ish. Closest we got to was last 2 teams, but Kuma got wiped and I couldn't res him, and it was me versus 2 other people, and one of them had that damn arc cannon, so that wasn't gonna work. It's okay though. Alright, let's redo it. We'll just rewatch the cutscene that we saw already. We'll see how this is gonna go. The water kill ability? Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as like in-game things, I wouldn't know what, you know, each version had over the other. But just generally speaking, in terms of like performance and, you know, what kind of game capabilities, what kind of capabilities games had on one platform versus the other. You know, generally speaking, you had some slightly better things with the Xbox, but it wasn't always the case. I think in the long run, PS2 ended up being like the better, I don't know if built hardware is the correct term, but it certainly outlasted any Xbox I've ever owned, my PS2s. That's because we were missing you. Oh yeah. Maybe so, maybe so.
Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces...
I actually think, like, in Fortnite, the more people you have on a team, the harder it is to get a win. Every once in a while, I feel like if you have a full squad of, like, everybody that knows what they're doing, you can kind of blitz through fairly easy, but once you start getting to trios, it starts getting a little bit rough. Duos is, I feel like, as far as, like, the groups, it's probably the most manageable, consistently speaking. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot easier for me to get a win as a solo than it is to do it as a group.
Close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board.
The best man? He's talking about me. I was going to raise the volume a little bit. I could already tell the video compression on the PS2 version is a little not so great. It looks a lot grainier than it did on the Xbox.
North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond.
Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another
Oh, that's what the I stands for.
by China.
I was never sure on the ISDF what the what the I was.
Economy
I assumed it was intelligence, but
and Japan.
information works too.
Our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting...
This is what was rolling when
a military force capable of...
Solidus said that the game looks better. I'm like, yeah,
memories of Imperial Japan.
this looks so very realistic. I wonder what kind of knockoff gun that was. It looked, Bazooka Joe, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, is it Bubble Yum? No.
Long time, boy. When's the last time I saw you?
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condom you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the forecastle. You can make yourself to home and, no one will even know you're here.
Face models and everything for the FMV cutscenes look pretty sharp, though. They upgraded that technology. Okay, we can reread this. Bruce Morgenholt has been kidnapped by a Peruvian separatist group known as the People's Voice. Morgenholt's knowledge of dangerous computer algorithms must not fall into the hands of the People's Voice or their leader, Hugo Lacerda.
An American engineer named Bruce Morgenholt has been kidnapped.
Oh, and our ears are not being assaulted by awful sounds.
Their suspected leader, Hugo Lacerda, is a hardcore revolutionary preaching information warfare as the only realistic means to achieve revolution in modern society. We need you to get in there.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
Destroy any information Morgenholt may have been forced to divulge, and if possible, rescue him. As for Lacerda, he's just been bumped onto our target of opportunity list. So if you have a shot, take it.
Hostage rescue isn't normally our bag, but Morgenholt
Okay.
Project Watch.
They give you like a full debriefing from each character.
All right, Fisher.
This place and
Oh, look, Shetland's back.
contract with Wright Pritchard Technologies to protect their.
Okay. I just kind of want to get in the game, especially since I don't know what the controls are going to be like. We've been playing on the Xbox thus far, and I've gotten used to those controls, but, you know, once we're doing it now on PlayStation, might be a little different than what I'm thinking of. Redding's recommendation looks like he is prepping me for stealth, so I guess we'll just go with that. I can adapt. Okay, I'm assuming there's pressure sensitivity with the analog stick. Yes, there is. We have a noise meter now. That's interesting. And now there's 4 bars on the light meter. So we can zoom in. Let's see, we've got our night vision, we've got our thermal. Those are all the same. Draw with square. Jump with triangle. I think you grab with the same button, maybe. X is most likely interact. The item menu has been revamped a little bit. That's nice. We got flash grenade, sub weapons for our rifle. What is this? R2 button switch attachment. Too long didn't read. You're trying to get Agent Chandler's stamp collection back. Yeah, we can't let that fall into the hands of enemies. There's the whistle button. Okay. Okay, well, it all seems fairly intuitive right at this moment, but once we get into the heat of combat, we'll see how it goes. I feel like a person named Shetland is constantly getting pranked by people racing the E into an I. I mean, it's pretty damn close anyway. Shetland. You could probably just say he's taking a big shet or something. People would know what you're talking about. I'm surprised it's a lighting source and it still doesn't seem to light me up all that much. Alrighty then. We'll get a feel on the field. I wonder, can he do the old in between the wall thing? The wall jumper? Uh-oh.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Is everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert, when I think gorilla, I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment, and keep us posted.
When I saw the little hole down there, I'm like, oh, he can finally go prone. That's not quite it. He can have the option to go prone.
What? What is it? There's some kind of cave back here. Look! Look! There's some kind of old breach there. You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? See?
Sticky shocker and the sticky camera. The sticky camera, I don't know if it...
Tunnels down here.
Indicate launcher attachment. I don't know what that does. Let me see... Not that. Okay. Data. Used to be you could go in here to... I think. Maybe not. Notes, maybe? Used to be where you could go in and, like, check out what your inventory does. Oh, here it is. Equipment, I would assume. So there's a sticky camera. Let's see. Okay. Cameras can be recovered if gas canister has not been ruptured. That's nice. But the meaning it does have a... Yeah, okay. It has a gas release functionality, so that's good. So we have that. And then let's see what was the other one? Sticky shocker, sticky camera, airfoil round, flash grenade. No. But what was the other thing? Like the launcher. It's like something called like some sort of launcher or something like that. I want to see what that does. I also really don't know where this guy was going.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, he heard me. No way they could see me, though. I like the new, alert music. Bit of a Spanish guitar feel to it. I'm afraid to try to stabilize the aim here. I don't know which button it is.
I guess it can't hurt to keep my eyes open.
Okay. So that was the whistle button. We can't do L2 that often. Alright, but what's the actual, like, non-shot? Oh, no, you know what? It was never... Okay, it actually might be L1. Okay, I just knocked that guy on his ass, so... It was that. Okay, we got it. Nah, I figured it out. Don't you try to fool me. R 3 times. So R1 is your sub weapon, but you can't be down scope. Oh, look, you can drop down a hole with the body. You couldn't do that in previous games. Crazy. Every time you tried to drop, regardless of how, you know, shallow the hole might have been, the body just flopped right onto the floor. And it wouldn't even go down the level. It would just like flop like right in front. Can we zoom in? Okay. This guy over there. I might actually just kill this guy. How do we like actually... Oh shit. That wasn't what I wanted.
Try something different! Fall back!
Okay, I didn't think that fire would be R1. I mean, I guess it makes sense since L1 is the other one, but I really thought it'd be the trigger. How do you zoom in? Used to be you could zoom in on the scope. Oh, that's a nice little mission failure screen. Okay, let's try that again. Or maybe try it, like, away from enemies, so we're not doing it on the fly. Like, there has to be a way to zoom in, right? It ain't any of this shit. Crazy. You can't zoom in on the scope. You used to be able to twice. No, there has to be a way. Hold on. What am I missing? I've tried all the face buttons. I've tried the bumpers. It's not the D-pad. It's not L3 or R3. R3 takes you right out. And just like moving the left stick, you're still able to move the character. I don't know. That's weird. Let me pull it up. I gotta type in so much shit just to like figure this out. Zoom in on scope. How do you do it? By pressing R3, right stick, just toggles the scope view. Oh, look, somebody's asking this question on old Reddit. If you have to equip a sniper attachment to be able to zoom in more. Default scope is limited. Okay, well, that sucks. Well, alright, well, I guess that explains that. That is different from the, you know, previous games. You used to be able to just zoom in whenever you wanted, but no longer. No longer. Damn you, mission loadouts. Alright. We'll try it again. I'm sure now that I've got a better feel for the controls, or at least that I know what the capabilities are going to be, we might have a better chance at this.
Lambert, when I think gorilla, I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment, and keep us posted.
Look, there's some kind of old breach there. You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? See?
Do that ring foil thing.
Passages.
Seemed to knock out that guy pretty readily. In the previous game, if you tried to use the ring foil, it would just kind of stagger them for a second, and then you'd have to follow up with something else. You could either do another ring foil, or you had to run up and you had to elbow him in order to knock him out. But with this one, I don't know.
Holy! Who's there?
See if we get one guy to come over here. And both of them are here, though.
No one here. No signs of disturbance.
Night vision has a green tint to it. It's a little different. I guess there's no way for him to step up without actually executing like an action, though. Sort of sucks.
What is up?
I don't know, what's up with you? Apparently not much. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. Some good music. Alright, sir. I'll put you down here. Or down there works too. Look, the bodies actually have kind of like some kind of ragdoll to them. That's crazy. They did not in the previous two. In the previous couple games, you had to, I don't know. Like I said, it's like they would never drop or anything like that. So if you ended up just dropping a body, it would just say stagnant completely. Oh, shit. Boy, that takes a long time to load in there. Okay, we still got into a firefight, but at least we managed it a little bit better this time. Somebody heard something. I wonder if there's a way to throw a body or something now. There's always like a method where you could just like huck it behind you. Like usually pulling out a gun. Okay, see, that just like tossed him kind of like to the side, but it didn't exactly drop him in the back. He carries them different now too, though. He carries them over the shoulder. Whereas in the previous games, he would just, oh, look at that, they just fall now. Wow. Physics. I don't know where he went. But yeah, he doesn't do the fireman carry, so the placement is a little bit more not as precise. His back is wall, or it's back up against the wall, like he did originally. He just kind of like leans in there. So there are some differences. This guy just like doing target practice.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah, they got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
Try and find out where they got it. See if those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV.
Oh, I'm about to interrogate this man, so I think we could find that out, maybe.
Nice piece. Where'd you get it?
Oh, God. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's bad news for you, then.
Ah, I'd tell you if I knew. I swear, please don't kill me. Morgenhold. Morgenhold. You must be here for him. He's in the room just ahead. I think they're torturing him.
Torturing him, huh? Thanks for the info.
No problem.
Anything else?
I don't have any more.
Okay. I believe you. Let's see if, oh hey, you can quick swap by pressing R2. Interesting. If we can break these, and this has a grate over it. Nope. That sucks. Well, at least they're consistent. Lights that have grates over them you could never break in the first two games. Okay. Looks like I could do it with that one, though. No grate on it. Makes sense. He wanted me to look at some kind of crate. It says proc on there. Oh no, it says fragile. Never mind.
The SSCC code is lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other 4.
I'll do my best.
What the hell is that? Like some kind of bonus objective? Switch it? Or pierce it? Oh! Look, he's got a knife! He didn't have a knife in the first 2 games. Although we can't use it like we were trying to use, wanted to use a knife before, though. Because, like, in the first game, I was, like, right up to a light bulb or something like that. And I'm like, you can't just punch that. You can't, like, take a knife out and slash at it or something like that. And then, somebody had brought it up. They're like, what kind of super spy doesn't have some sort of knife on him? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess they just weren't thinking of that. But he has a knife now, and he can pierce an engine.
No!
Sounds like he's having fun. Yeah, he looks pretty covered. Okay, lockpickings remain the same. Look, we have the stealth option. It's back.
Don't you think he's had enough?
No. Can we save, like, anywhere we want, or... Guess not.
He's had enough when he can't talk.
Talking? Madre de Dios, he hasn't been able to speak for an hour.
He could be faking it.
No!
Oh, they're giving the old, purple nurple.
Jesus!
See, I bet he's faking it.
Faking it! His tongue is a lump of coal. His brain is...
Enough! Saul, give him more. It's already at the maximum. What?
What?
Down another battery? What do you say, amigo? You want another battery? Wait.
How do we use
He's,
noise?
Is someone moving around out there? Who?
What's the gas?
Don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
X. Oh no. Okay. That didn't exactly work out the way I wanted it to, but... Dang it. Where was the checkpoint? I never saw any checkpoints pop up. With the Xbox version, they let you know because, like, the whole game froze. Or have we not hit a checkpoint yet? I guess we didn't. Wow, that's a little harsh. The nice... Okay, can I really not save, then? Yeah, I mean, I could try it again. It sounded like they were like, should I get another battery? So he was probably going to come up with, which gives me an opportunity to just, like, you know, take them out individually. So we could probably just wait to do that, too. But... Boy, yeah, no, with the first 2 games, at least on the Xbox version, and that, from what I can recall, the checkpoints were relatively generous. You know, if there was like a new area that you got into, usually you'd get a checkpoint. So I'm a little surprised that they didn't give me one right before rescuing what's-his-nuts.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Is everything all right?
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that far away, so we could probably blitz through this pretty quickly. But yeah, it's a little disappointing.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time.
It might not bode well for the rest of the game either if we're gonna have to be dealing with,
If there's anything unusual going
you know,
on with their equipment, and keep us...
1 checkpoint per level.
Look, there's some kind of old breach there. You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? See, they probably had all sorts of secret passages and tunnels down here. Come on. Hey, what was that sound?
Let's try this again. This gun does not lock in as accurately. Well, at least I know I'm hitting him. Alright, we're still getting our legs under us. Figuring out what we can do here. I guess with that light I could probably destroy it. But it doesn't give me an option to, like, shut it off. I kind of don't like that. I wish there were an option, like, when it comes to, like, some of these light... like, portable lamps in particular, or something like that. Like, I get it if it's, like, an overhead lamp. And it's like, oh, you can't shut that off. But if it's, like, just, like, a flashlight or something that's lying on the ground, I should be able to either destroy it or just... you know, without actually having to use a bullet. Yeah, it needs the old Pentazymon. He's got the shaky aim. It was easier to hit shots in the previous two games, though. So, like, this time around, it's a little harder. You gotta concentrate a little bit more.
Yeah.
Look how close this guy is. Oh, shit. I didn't know he would do that. I thought I'd elbow him in the face and then I'd be able to, like, knock him. Okay, so that's different, too. The melee combat doesn't exactly work the same. I mean, normally you wouldn't want to be getting into melee combat too often, but, you know, it used to be that you just elbow somebody in the face and then it'd knock them woozy for a second, and then you had your choice of what you wanted to do. You could either knock him a second time and knock him out, or you could run behind him and grab him. I thought that was going to happen. But apparently not.
The SSCC code is lot 1 of 5.
Alright, there is a med kit up here, so...
do my best.
We can at least heal ourselves. Yeah, here's another one. Okay, well, we know that there's a little upper area here, so I don't need to use the camera. We could do this, in case I want to hide up here. What? Okay. Those are explosive, I guess. Boy, I got a lot to learn. They seem to have changed a handful of things here. Cool that shooting won't alert anyone since they're just randomly shooting at the walls to begin with. I mean, yeah. There was one guy doing target practice by shooting things that were like 12 inches in front of him, so you would think so. But most of his guns do have a suppressor on them, so usually suppressed guns don't have much. What is progress? Yeah, we got killed by a lamp. No Splinter Cell theory, save data. Chaos theory, save data present. Okay. And let's just do the checkpoint then. It just looked like a regular electric lamp to me. I didn't think it was going to be explosive. Let's try that again. Okay, hold on. Let's go down here real quick. Not with that one. Let's just try the regular pistol. One, let's see how good his aim is at a distance. Pretty good. There's a little bit of fire there. I guess the lamp ignited because it was right next to that case, so maybe it was a weapons case filled with like explosives or something like that. So the lamp ignited with a little bit of fire, but it definitely wasn't explosive.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Is everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert, when I think gorilla, I think Clash. I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted.
You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? Oh, Ted! That was close. What was that?
What indeed? What indeed? And night vision almost makes things look worse. They don't add any sort of clarity at all. Shit. He came in way tighter than I was expecting.
Take him down! Any way you can! Damn it! He got me!
We're still always getting into a firefight with the second guy. I was going to try to be sneaky with this one. And I was going to see if I could, like, grab him as he was coming around, but he closed in real tight on the bottom there. Let's see what this guy does. I think he resets his little cans or whatever, and he steps back and tries to start shooting again. I wish there was a way, like in some stealth games, where you can, like, sort of call somebody over, because we have the whistle, but then, like, be at a wall, and then you can grab them as they're coming towards you. Because I don't think that's something you could ever do in a Splinter Cell, or at least not the ones I've played.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah, they got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
I guess I'm talking to Lambert right now.
Where they got it. See if those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV.
Assassin's Creed 4 could do that, yeah.
Nice.
Tenchu was a series where you could do that. You could lure somebody around the corner of a wall. You could tag them when they were coming around.
That's bad. You then.
Sekiro, you can nab somebody coming around from the corner. I don't think you could ever do it in, like, a Metal Gear. I don't think. Not from what I can remember.
Here for him. He's in the room.
Torturing him.
I don't have any more information. I swear.
No more information. It's a good place to drop this guy. I guess not. I mean, nowhere really. Probably just have to be back here again. So I could take out the lamp, and then I could take out the generator, maybe? I don't know. Leave the generator on, though. Seems to be providing noise. I would assume that, like, you can have noise be made, and it would, like, mask your footsteps or something like that, but every time, like, I've tried to put it into practice before, it didn't necessarily seem to work, so I don't know. Oh, here's a fork? What the hell? Foregrip. That's not what I was expecting, but alright. I don't know if I should, hold on, I guess we'll scan this thing. I was gonna say, I don't know if I should even worry about the light sources back here, since they potentially could be explosive, but who knows?
Find the other four.
I'll do my best.
Ugh, too bright. You can't take out those lamps. Those are permanently infixed. There's a propane tank over there, so I guess you could blow that up if need be.
No.
You Use med kit. Oh, it's a drinkable.
He's had enough when he can't talk. Talking? Madre de Dios, he hasn't been able to speak for an hour.
Oh, that's another permanent light. Damn.
Faking it.
Okay, so I don't think I can launch a camera over that way without being like right in the open. And if I could get both of them with the gas, that'd be great. But I don't think I can because we tried it first and it just didn't seem to work. So it sounded like this guy was going to go run out to get a battery or something like that. I think I might wait for him to come around the corner here since this is a pretty dark spot, and then we could just try to take him out individually.
Say, amigo, you want another battery? Wait a minute. Kiss.
Get it how you live it.
Look, smoke. I think I'm going to be ill.
Unless they're just going to straight up kill him. Man.
Only one way to be sure. I'm going for a walk.
Okay. I think the other guy's finally moving. This should be dark enough. He looks so small. Alright, buddy, you're coming with me. Oh, we can interrogate him too. I wonder if he can interrogate everybody in this game.
I already don't like you. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Who are you?
Shut up. Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda told us to.
Why? What does he want to know?
Math problems. Programmer stuff.
Math problems.
You're just the stupid...
I need the solution to 100 plus 100.
Exactly.
Can you think of a reason why the world wouldn't be a better place without you?
Please. I
didn't think so.
Oh. Pretty harsh. Okay. Where's my one with the sub-weapons? Tap R2 to switch attachment. Okay. So let me get the foregrip off. I guess that makes it more stable. But, we don't have the sub-weapons able to be equipped with it. So, take that off. Can't do math, so we're torturing this guy. Maybe he can give us the solutions we seek. Where is this guy? Where did I end up?
Where is that noise coming from?
I got like I got put behind a pipe or something. Okay, hopefully that knocks him out. How do I switch shoulder? Oh, good. L3. Easy. I've been struggling with so many games lately, just trying to figure out how to switch shoulders. It should just be like an easy button press, like an obvious one too, but goddamn, so many games. So many games have this issue where they either don't allow it, or it's like some weird key that you would never think of pressing. Thank you, Ubisoft from 2005, for making it intuitive.
It doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All right. Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation. Grim will call you back.
I wonder if we could have done that and saved him, but man, it put us into a tricky spot. Enter the fortress. Do I want to do that? There was also another thing, like we had to look up for the weapon crates. I don't know if we can still do that. And then there was like a little path down in the other direction. There's a bash door option. Got that. don't think there's going to be anyone else around here. I'm just going to go back and check. Make sure there's no other things. I'm going to move this guy too. Got penalized so much in the previous 2 games for, like, not hiding bodies properly. I mean, this is really dark. This doesn't seem like it's all that great, but... Nobody's going to check next to the generator. Okay. Let me go back here a sec. I just want to see what is down this path. Oh, I should also check over here and see if there's another box that I missed. It's like a little chasm down here. Does it just wrap back around? Pick up object. What is it? I think it's something you could throw, but I don't know what it is. Oh. It might just be a rock. Okay, I see. This was just like an alternative way you could go. I probably could have wrapped around him without actually getting into a firefight. Well, what's the fun in that? Okay. Well, my curiosity is sated. I don't think we need to do anything else here. Let me check the notes real quick. Some girls might be using unusually modern guns. Morganholt's being tortured. Morganholt was tortured to death. Data. Goals. Recover and destroy information about the mass kernels. Discover where the guerrillas got their arms and equipment. Rescue Morganholt. Well, I guess we failed that one. Oops. I can't. Like, what would you be able to do, though? Like, if he's already being tortured. It's like you can't walk him out of here or anything like that. I don't suppose there's anything I need to do.
Fisher, I said leave the body. We don't have the means to extract him.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean I need to leave him here hanging like a piece of meat.
Don't get too connected, Fisher. I need you to stay rational.
You can spare 30 seconds for some simple dignity.
I mean, it looked like you laid him down in a pool of his own feces, so I don't know if that's much better, but yeah, you know, I get the sentiment. Bruce Morganholt has been kidnapped by Peruvian separatists. I already read that. The one button fires the OCP on the pistol to disable lights or cameras. OCP? It's an OCP.
Sam, it's Grim. We need to make sure that whatever Morganholt might have told them about Mass's algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where to hide a body always reminds you of that one RTG game. He stuffed everyone in the entire map into a meat freezer and Hitman. I mean, with a lot of games, it's fairly obvious, like, spots that you can hide them in. Splinter Cell is the one I've played where it's just like there's not really any rhyme or reason because there's not like places you could set bodies in. Like with the Hitman or even, you know, other stealth games, Metal Gear, you know, there's Assassin's Creed, there's, you know, bales of hay, there's lockers, there's compartments where you can hide stuff and they won't be found. And it's like usually in Splinter Cell, it's like a dark area will suffice. But I swear to God, I have put bodies in like level 4 darkness all the way down to the bottom, and not in like high traffic areas either. It's not in a path that somebody will walk down. But as soon as I move into the next area, an alarm gets raised and like, Fisher, you need to hide bodies better. And I'm like, okay, how, where? You want to tell me like where I could do that maybe? So we don't have to play this guessing game?
I detected a wireless...
But it seems really, really finicky, at least in the first 2 games. I don't know if it's going to be as bad in this one.
Need to recover any data he might have uploaded to their servers.
And he's talking awful loud for that guy being right next to him. Maybe he's communicating through telepathy. Oh, look, we can cut through this. I was just coming around to see if there was like an extra like hole that we can get into, but looks like this works just as well. Oh, cool. It actually like applies physics to it too. Hello, buddy. I'm coming right up behind you. Hope you don't notice. Steven Spielberg, is that you?
Hi there. You look important.
I am loyal. You will get no information from me.
Really? It looks like you forgot to shave this morning. Let me help you out a bit.
Huh? You can't! Hey, what are you doing? Okay.
He wasn't expecting that.
No.
I'm looking for Lacerda. He's been behaving very badly lately.
Well, you're wasting your time, American. He left on a boat an hour ago. He could be anywhere by now.
I guess I'll just have to follow him then. Don't worry. He won't slip away.
Anything else?
Have a nice swim.
No. My glorious beard. We should be able to get him in here. The fact that there are like ragdoll physics on bodies now. I don't know. I have to get used to it, but it's kind of funny. It also makes laying people in like weird spots a little harder. He wasn't expecting a knife, apparently not. Had it right up against his neck. He's like, "Oh, you're actually going to use that?" I think I hear footsteps. Yes, I did. What's up, sir? How you doing? Oh, look, I can't interrogate him, so you can only interrogate people that actually give you information, just like the previous games.
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
Oh. Looked like I just kicked him in the ass. These boxes aren't scannable. I wish you could just turn off lights. I really do. Let me check in the tent here real quick. I just want to make sure that none of these are something you could scan, since that was apparently one of our objectives. We actually I still haven't seen a spot where it's like saved anything for us. We entered a new area, so I'm assuming if we die here, we'd be at the start of this area, but there still hasn't been anything that visibly has said like checkpoint activated or whatever.
That's weird.
That guy wasn't there before. I heard a footstep, I just didn't know.
Nothing.
Oh shit. Shanked his ass. It's so much more brutal. I was expecting a knockout elbow, but he just goes up and uses the knife. Okay. Scanning something over there. I don't know what it was. Oh, is it this? Is it one of these boxes? We scanned something, so I'm guessing one of these was mission pertinent. Oh, it was this thing. This is one of the boxes that we needed to scan. I guess they have the camouflage on them. There's a little hole down there. I bet I could get in there. Let me just look around the corner here, see what's up. Some kind of door. He wraps around walls, too. Alright, let's get in this way. Enter the crawl space. Why is this not quite first person? This is really weird. Interact? Oh. I guess it just keeps the third person's perspective from what it usually is, but I don't know. Usually when you enter a tight space like that, they tend to, like, just knock you into first person view mode. Like, and it almost is. It's, like, right next to him. Like Metal Gear, you'd go into first person view mode. Tell the box is important because it has camo. It's trying to hide for some reason. It doesn't want to be spotted. That's why it's an objective. Alright. Unbreakable lights. Man, this is the most unbreakable light situation I've ever seen in a Splinter Cell game yet. I don't like this UI that's on this camera. It clutters it up a little bit too much, and I can't quite tell what's going on down at the bottom. Okay. It is a little weird, isn't it? Yeah, third-person vent crawling. Usually when you have these games, it typically just knocks you into first-person view mode. So having it, and then when you can turn the camera and just, like, look at, there's two guys in here. Look at Sam crawling by. It's a little strange. I wonder if I can get this guy without him noticing. I should probably check down here, too. Oop, oop. Okay. Gave me a little bit of a scare. Seemed like the game was about to crash for a second there. That was a lot of noise for a short amount of time. Knock his ass out for a second. Okay, let's see what we could do with this guy. Nothing, apparently. I'll just shoot him then. I'm gonna move his body too, because last time I shot somebody in a bed in a Splinter Cell game, I just left him in it thinking, oh, people will just think he's asleep. It's not how it works, I guess, because he was the only person I killed. I was skirting by everybody else, I think, or at least knocking him out. And they're like, oh no, a body's been found. What the hell are you talking about? Like the first person vent crawling, because you don't need nor want to see how your character can 180 an event. Yeah. Well, I always do that trick in Metal Gear. Like if you're underneath something, or, you know, whatever it is, it's like, yeah, you don't really have a whole lot of room to turn around in, but somehow you can do it. And then with Metal Gear in particular, it's like, it's funny because if you are like crawling underneath something and it is in the third person view mode, if you just switch to and it doesn't allow you to turn, if you just switch to first person view mode, you could do it easy. I mean, you know, it's not like it's the most realistic game either, but it's kind of like Tactical Reload or whatever. You just kind of bullshit it. Alert. What are people getting alerted to? Get a little alert bass music line going here. Nobody down there. It's also very foggy in here for some reason. Oh, those are steps. Okay, they just had like a baseline for no reason. I don't know why the alert music was playing. Somebody's standing right there.
That server is probably the one that the technician transferred Morgan Holt's information to.
What should I do?
You'll have to access it and scrub the data.
This guy's like one-hand typing here, sir. What are you looking at?
Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda! He wants algorithms. Some kind of computer algorithm.
What does a second-rate communist revolutionary want with a computer algorithm?
Second rate.
I don't know. I don't even think Lacerda knows. I think someone might have hired us.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Lacerda. He's been making lots of deals. Something's going on. I don't know what.
But you don't know who he's been talking to.
No!
Then you're not much good to me anymore.
I still don't think he kills him after you're finished interrogating him. He certainly goes in for the kill with any other melee attack, but it looks like he's just dogging them out. I mean, I don't know. He could have stabbed him, maybe.
Sam, that wiped whatever information Morgenhold might have given them.
Won't they wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
It's done. Contact with ISS lost. International Space Station has been lost. Technicians fear the station may have been struck by a micrometeor. Okay. People's voice suspected Morgan Holt kidnapping, proving government has communicated their suspicions. Okay, that doesn't seem really super pertinent. It's just all this information that we already had. All right, then. How are we looking on our goals, then? We still need to find boxes. I don't think I've seen any. A couple rooms I haven't really checked, though. Oh, look, here's one.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Keep your eyes peeled for the last one.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't move on to the next room. I might have actually missed one in a previous section, because I wasn't exactly looking for them for a minute. Especially when there were enemies nearby. Oh, son of a bitch. I thought it was quick swap. It looks like if you hit R2 when you have the pistol out, it quick swaps to the rifle. But if you just hit R2 when you have the rifle, it changes the attachment. Is that it? That is it. Wait. No, it isn't. It said it was scanning something, right? It said scanning. Oh. It was scanning a lamp. Okay. Not seeing anything. Yeah, getting that lamp intel. Enter lighthouse. Should I go back in that other room? I'm feeling like I should. Just in case it was back there. There was that one little hallway, though, which worries me. There was a one hallway here where the alert music was going on, so I feel like potentially there could have been some action. Yeah, see? Doing it again. So there's somebody here doing something. Okay. Not seeing any crates or anything. I don't know if there was one down this area, though. It's not anything there, is it? Oh yeah, there was this little outer area, too. Oh, this could be a bad idea. We did not look out here, though.
What was that?
Shit. Well, I just cannot get a headshot on this thing.
Take that, you son of a...
Sir, I don't think that worked out the way you thought it would. Okay, I don't know. I've been trying to land these headshots. Maybe I need to do it with the foregrip just to stabilize. But I cannot land a headshot nearly as easily as I could in the previous two games. Even when I feel like the crosshair is like right there. Like it might be, it's not dead center, but it's kind of like trained on the head. And I wait for it to kind of settle down and it just is, it's just not happening. So, I don't know, something changed. Some changed. Anyway, we didn't check out this area, but it doesn't look like there's a box here. And there is a little room in here, maybe? So maybe we could check that out and see if there's something going on there. Otherwise, I don't really see much here. I'm guessing if there was anybody in here, they would have come out with the other guy. Oh, look. Boxes. These are not the boxes you're looking for. Well, damn. Oh, it's the other side of the gate. Can I take anything out of these? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that sucks. This whole area was a bust then. I don't know what that is. It's like a smithing area or something. Alright, I don't think there's going to be any other enemies either. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next area then. Calm down, Obi-Wan. The alert music's still kicking up down here. I feel like somebody's going to come out of the walls and grab me or something. We got that right, yeah. Nothing down there. Okay, into the lighthouse we go. I gotta try that. I don't know what the OCP is. The OCP on the pistol, disable lights or cameras. child?
Granada when the Americans invaded in 18...
Good work, Fisher. If we can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates, we can make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot safer.
How come no one ever does things to make my job safer?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I can do that.
On second thought, the danger's not so bad.
They left the women and children. No, the Americans are not butchers. But since that night, I've always been afraid of the thunder.
Well, you're scaring me too.
Is someone moving around out there?
You're scaring me too.
I don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
We got him out down.
Alright. Well, the gas didn't shoot off far enough where it could get both of them. The guy behind him was pretty damn close to him, so I'm surprised that it didn't have the range. But it's one of those things, I guess. Let's see what this does. Oh. Okay. So you don't have to... It just disables the light or something. I'm not sure how that works, but okay. Interesting. What did it call it? OCP? The onboard... Oh no, the light's back on. I don't know. Confusion processor. Hey, what's up, Ike? Thank you for the lurk, sir. I appreciate it. Heard you've been under the weather. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, we don't want to hire more people. We don't want to split our pay with them. That damn Grimm's daughter's taking enough money as is. Okay. What goals do we have? Discover where the gorillas got their arms equipment. Oh, okay. I thought that was tied into the scanning thing, but I guess the scanning was just like a mission objective bonus or something. Otherwise, we're good. Oh, you can save. I was looking in the wrong menu. Okay, hear me out. It used to be that on the Xbox anyway, because we have not seen a damn checkpoint, so I was just assuming that they were just, you know, relegating the checkpoints to the start of each level. Imagine if we died. Would we have had to start the mission all the way at the beginning? Or would they have actually done a checkpoint at the beginning of like a section? But I guess you can save wherever, so that's different. Well, for the console versions, you could do that on PC. But on the Xbox version, when you had to, like when you went in to save, you had to do it through the select menu. So now we're hitting things a little bit different. This is an old fortress, I guess. Got cannons this old. Sure as hell ain't using it. Checkpoint popped up when we loaded into the lighthouse area. Okay. So they're doing it at the start of each section. So yeah, if we died at any point, we'd be at the start of the section. But I guess if you want to, like, you know, not have to deal with that, it's probably, I don't know. I would assume, since we were just able to save there, because they didn't allow you to do that in the previous two games, at least in the console versions. So I'm assuming that we could save and load up anywhere. Kind of like as if it was a PC version. Let me take out. Okay, no. So it's only things with electricity. Caught a cold, sir? That's too bad. move this guy a little bit out of the way. I mean, this, I wouldn't assume this is a path either, because with this, it's like, you know, you'd have to jump over that little fence in order to get in here. But at least he's not in the entryway. I don't think you could do that. I can't really toss people. Unless they added a tossing mechanic. Let me just try it. Let me just see what button presses we got. Because X is lay down, and then if you draw out the gun, he just sort of drops him to the side. Okay, triangle drops him to the side, too. Maybe if I try, like... No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm just trying to the D-pad. Yeah, you can't... I don't think you really can. I could, like, sidle up against the railing here and just see if I could drop him off to the side and see if that works, but otherwise... Let's see. Yeah, no, he doesn't go off. Is there any part where the railing isn't here? No? Okay. Yeah, he's never had an ability to, like, chuck a body, which is unfortunate. In the last two games, you could sort of drop him like a sack of shit behind you, but that's when he did the fireman carry, not a single shoulder carry. And it would drop him back, like, you know, it would still be relatively close to him, but I think it got you a little bit more length than just, like, setting him down. But this time it's got ragdoll physics, so you could theoretically maybe push somebody off something. Like, I dropped that guy down the, when we first started playing this, I dropped that guy down the big pit. But that's just because the ragdoll physics weighed in, and then he was just kind of leaning off the edge and fell off. Because of all the bullets in his muscles, poor Sam. Something like that. He is old after all. They don't forget to remind us. What was that? I don't know how long it takes for lights to come back on either. Man, he's got better aim with the pistol than he has with the damn rifle. But I guess we're not using the foregrip, so that's probably part of it. Oh, I thought that was like a pair of pants sitting down there. Got anything to say to me, sir? Last chance to look at me, Hector. Is there anywhere we can drop this guy off? This is kind of low. There's like an invisible wall or something. Can't quite do it. Go inside the lighthouse, you find a fully functioning Denny's. Grand, I'm guessing slam sandwiches on standby. Well, they don't got much in Indonesia or wherever the hell we are, but they've got a Denny's on hand. So I haven't been to a Denny's in a minute. Actually, I think during the COVID years, I remember picking up some takeout from Denny's because I wanted like something diner-ish, and they were having a good little deal there. But I mean, that's been a few years. The only time I ever remember like going, and we didn't even go, but like going to a Denny's sort of, was I was in Vegas with a few buddies of mine. For one night, we had to stay at a really, really shitty motel. That was a little bit off the strip because the other hotel, the fancier hotel that we were staying at, just did not have a good rate for all the days that we were staying. So we're like, okay, we'll stay in this like shit heap for one night. It's only for one night. It's the night we're coming in. And then for the rest of the week, we'll be in this better hotel. It was so shady. There were people wandering around outside. I think there were some drug deals going down. Some people were looking in our car. I remember looking outside the window and I'm like, guys, there's like somebody looking in our car. Should I do something? inside the actual bedroom. It's like all the sheets look dirty. There was rust all over the bathroom. The faucets were leaky.
Who were you talking to?
So it was just like nasty. But they had a Denny's attached to it, and we got coupons for one free breakfast. We didn't take them up on it. We drove past the Denny's, and it was completely walled in. Like, there were no windows or anything in it, so we were like, oh no. I don't want to go in there. So we just said screw it. I think we had breakfast at like one of the buffets or something at one of the other hotels.
Oh God, please!
Sorry, I don't know what you were saying. Can you repeat that, sir?
I don't know anything else.
Okay.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
Hey, what's up, man?
What was the last girl you set me up with?
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a...
Oh, he says sorry. I think Michael Ironsides is Canadian. He's just like, damn, what's it? David Hayter. I think he got rid of that eventually, but I remember specifically in Metal Gear Solid, there's a line where Snake says sorry. Why can't they get rid of that? Why can't they just say, sorry. Don't speak English.
Cargo ship owned and operated by Celestina Inc., Portuguese shipping company. Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Can't wait to meet her.
Fisher, your primary objectives are complete. We can extract you whenever you're ready. You'll need to signal for a helicopter pickup from the top of the lighthouse, but make sure the light is out first.
Will do.
Whoa, that was extreme.
Radio man and radio all at once. I figure it was a good investment of resources.
Maybe so, but it was still messy.
The world's a messy place, Grim.
Oh, we're just like catching up on this. Professor Ant 212, welcome in. Watch out! Is there something waiting for me up here? Hopefully not. Although they are providing me with a medkit here, so that does make me a little suspect. Take a little swig of that. Also, let's go ahead and save. This man in Discount Dixie, for some reason, cannot say lock and struck like a proper southerner. Because of some damn video game. Let's see. Yeah. Just save over it if you're not going to give me the option to save in different save files. Just go ahead then. Just whatever. Nah, I don't mean to rag, but if specifically from like an acting standpoint, like if people say words differently just in their everyday, that's fine. But like, you know, unless Sam is a native born Canadian, I'm looking at you too, Solid Snake. I just find it funny that they can't shake it. Because it happens all the time. There's so many Canadian actors out there. And then it's just like, that's the tell. It's always sorry. There's another word too. I forget what it is though, like right this second, but it's always those two. There's just those words. They can speak everything else in just like an American accent perfectly. Could be Brom, Wisconsin. A-Z-Z. Oh, a boot, yeah. A boot and about. That's what it was. I remember now. I don't want to be like right in the direct path of that light. Shit, this guy's gonna see me. Maybe not. What's up, friend? You got anything for me? Guess not. Kind of sounds like their fix is saying a boat. Like if somebody's trying to mimic it. Like just like an American accent, maybe. I don't think there's anything else I could do down here, is there? It just said the light needs to be out first. So I guess that just means destroy the light. Okay, that didn't work. Is there like a switch or something? I don't know how lighthouses work. Oh, there it is. Hey, we got it. I don't even see that. Where is that? Okay, there it is. It's just as simple as flipping a switch. Call extraction. Well, that was a interesting first mission. It wasn't exactly too hard, but there were so many mechanics that are just changed just enough, just like slightly, just a little bit, that it was enough to mess me up. So hopefully the learning curve is over and we can get into the rest of it relatively smoothly. But yeah, the first two games were really consistent with each other. There weren't too many things that were added from the first game to the second one. There's a couple of different like quality of life changes. Like not having to switch over to your tools and stuff for door prompts. But like other than that, outside of like a handful of new like gadgetry and stuff, I don't think there was anything all that different. And it's like with this one, there's like little tweaks here and there, which will probably be handy in the long run, but it messed me up. I mean, we had to retry the first like 5 minutes of the game, like 5 times over, just to kind of get it. Secondary okay, we have a number of objectives here. We could have maybe rescued Morganholt, and we could have maybe eliminated Hugo Lacerda. I did not see Hugo Lacerda anywhere. I don't know where that opportunity would have presented itself. Unless that was that guy with the beard. I mean, we knocked him out. I don't know if that was him, though. And then Morganholt, I don't know, I guess you're just supposed to jump in there and save him, maybe, before the guy goes out to get the battery. Or whatever he was doing. I guess we got everything else, though. I was going to say, are we going to be graded on this? I got a 42% success rating. That doesn't seem that's great. Killed one civilian killed. It's not like I killed him. I just didn't save him in time. Killed 15 enemies. Okay. Wait, hold on. 15 enemies? That seems a little harsh. So I guess when you do grab somebody from behind and you knock them out, or maybe there's a different button. I don't know. It used to be, in the original games, you just press the attack button and then you just like smack him on the back of the head. I couldn't quite tell if he was killing them or not, but I guess he is. So maybe if we press L1 instead of R1, it's like the knockout option, perhaps? Because we can't knock out people. But the only people I knocked out were from the sub-weapons. I used a sticky shocker on one guy and I used ring foils on 2 others. So, I don't know. We'll get a feel for it. I wonder if this game has like alternate endings or something.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morganholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising...
No matter what, they get brain damage.
Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century...
Well, it might be better than death, maybe.
Who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
I like that hand. It's a very specific hand gesture. It's like somebody coached him on doing that. Like, okay, when you get out there, if you want to get something across, you have to clasp your fingers together. Hugo Lacerda managed to get away from the lighthouse, board the Maria Narcissa before you could get to him, board the ship, locate him, make sure he was never able to communicate what he may have learned.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morganholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel anti-loot.
How many guerrillas is this man working with?
For Morganholt that we don't want anyone to know.
It's a whole jungle out there.
Is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then Make sure
Oh, I'll board her and search her, alright.
read what he knows. Fifth freedom.
Might even penetrate her a little bit. Okay, they're still recommending stealth. I mean, like, the assault route doesn't seem all that great either. You, like, get more stuff with the stealth route. Like, what's the advantage? I guess you get more ammunition. But we get the sticky camera, sticky shocker, foil round. Oh no, we only... Okay, I guess we have all that with the assault round too, but the only thing we get different is the, sticky shocker? Yeah. We also have the recommended route, which... Yeah, I mean, if they're giving me the options, they should just give me, like, a custom option. Because this one actually gives me a little bit more ammunition. But yeah, sure, I'll take Redding's recommendation.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Oh, they're poking fun at themselves. What is this music? It sounds like an Adult Swim, like, bumper. Oh, I forgot to try the other button.
Nice night. Shh. What's the roster? How many men aboard?
Total? There is 36 of us, I think. But that's including Lacerda and a couple of mean-looking mercenaries he brought with him.
Where's Lacerda now?
He was just here 20 minutes ago, complaining about his quarters. He said he wanted another room. Lacerda's probably drunk by now.
Okay.
Lacerda's probably...
Okay, so you can use L1 to not kill people. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. I do worry, like, if we knock out people in this game now, since there are 2 different options, I mean, they'll wake up eventually, or what? Gonna have a little Metal Gear situation on our hand, or what are we doing? I would assume if somebody gets knocked out and somebody finds them, they don't immediately go into red alert mode. But it's like, who knows? Also, I'm looking here to see if there's a way to actually, like, dispose of this guy, but I guess not. Alright, let's go find Lacerda. Apparently he's drunk. What the hell's going on there? Okay, I don't like the look of that. I wonder if I can do something with this? Guess not. I don't understand. I'm like, I kind of want to go up to it and, like, find out. But you know what they say about effing around here. You will find out. Okay. Apparently it's just some faulty wiring. It's not really doing anything to me, and I can't interact with it at all. Can't take that light out. There's a man over there, isn't it? Or no? Oh no. It's a life preserver. My bad. Hey, how's it going, Omelette? Thank you. Appreciate it. Just doing a little stealth action here. Tactical espionage action. Although, wait, that's not what they actually have another tagline on there. Let's see what it is. Or do they not? No, I guess they don't on these ones. The very first Splinter Cell, they have a tagline under there. It's like, real tactical action. Or something like that. Tactical espionage action was already taken. A little bit of gimmick infringement. Look, there's a guy sleeping. Or something. What's that back there? I don't know what the parameters are to take out, like, certain lights. Like, sometimes it seems...
This thing is a mess.
Okay, there it goes. Oh, good, we have another Adult Swim bumper.
Just forget it.
Hello, sir. Got anything to say to me? Guess not. Let me take you to the back corner here.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Wrong button. Oh, look, he automatically stands if he's able to sidle through a little spot there. Where are these light sources? Okay. Well, I see it now, but it's not anything I can interact with. I'm guessing that the boxes will look exactly the same. Oh, look, there's a little exit there. Let's take a look up here just in case there's any boxes that I can interact with. Doesn't look like it. They gave me the prompt just a second ago. Usually they do something like that when you're right next to something that you can actually do it with, but... What is going on with the music? Why is it so jazzy? Okay, here we go.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
That's the most casual line I've ever heard Sam utter. Alright.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
I don't need that. Alright, I know I'll be doing this every mission anyway. And he's just resigned to his fate. Getting too old for this shit. Yeah, it could be that too. Alright. I mean, to be fair, that's about the tone I would have when somebody tells me something I don't want to do. Oh, look, flooding just in time.
Fisher, those compartments are flooded. You need to activate the emergency bilge pump to drain them.
Where the hell is that? Hello, sir. What are you doing? Apparently nothing. It's like a workshop or something? It's like a bandsaw. It's like a circular saw. I don't know what he was doing. It's like he's making a katana or something. What is that? Maybe he's trying to repair the ship. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Switch object. I don't know what we're switching exactly. Oh, I guess those lights. I see it now. Okay, it turns off the lights in there. Yeah, I don't know. He says something about the bilge thing, but I don't know where that is. Subdeck B. I mean, there's a big red thing right next to this. You'd think that might be it, but apparently not. This gives us, yeah, look at that. This gives us stuff that we can interact with, or at least it's connected to some form of electricity. There ain't shit in here. Also, it's weird to have this room. Oh, there's a little hole in here. It's weird to have this room, have the light switch outside the room.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Sorry, I just remembered that line.
You want to start that pump there or what?
You know, it would also be handy, like we were talking about this before, but it would be handy to have first-person view mode, just so I could look around a little bit better, because, like, okay, I can kind of look over to the left, but if I want to look over to the right, oh, hey, Sam, what's going on? And I can't switch shoulders, either. So there's just this big Sam head in the way. I don't know what's going on over here. Alright, it's pretty dark, though, so I think it's safe enough to get out. Or maybe not. Oh, shit, I can't back out. Oh, well, I can't turn the camera around, is what I mean. I can back out, I just can't turn the camera around. It's blocking the way, like when you drive, the person with you blocks the view when looking both ways. Yeah, if they're like leaning forward a lot. It's like, dude, can you lean back a little bit? I need to see the oncoming traffic, thanks.
Noisy down here.
Oh, my!
Makes it easy to sneak up on people. What is this hold?
The auxiliary pump is here. There are some flooded compartments. The pump should be able to drain them.
Thanks for the information.
Thank you, and goodbye. I wonder if I could just hop down here and not have him notice.
What was that?
Don't you worry about it. Just palmed him in the face. That was a good spot. It looked like he was going to do this anyway, so I probably could have just, like, let him do his thing.
Job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
It was a pretty big thud. I was hoping, like, the whole, like, oh, it's noisy down here was actually going to come into play, where I could maybe do that, but it did make a pretty substantial noise. I fell from a pretty far height. What was that? Gets concussion. Can we open up this now? Oh, I gotta go through the damn vent. At the very least, I don't think we got... Did we take a... we might have taken a little damage. I don't know. I might have taken damage from the fall. I don't remember anything else, like, actually docking my health, though, so I'm not sure what did it in that instance. Hello, sir. I'm gonna go take a swig of whatever the hell's inside the medicine box. Tasty. I'm a little bit sad that they didn't reuse the recovery ADR from the previous two games. Oh. Oh, wait. I can't open that door. Oh. I came all the way up here because I figured that was the one we needed to get into, because that's where the water was pouring out of. Man, I wish I could zoom in, too. Looks like there's a hole on the other side there, but I can't quite tell. Might just be a regular vent. I think there was another door that was on the bottom where we, like, facepalmed that guy. So, I might have to go in through there. If we're going to be crawling through a vent, we're not going to be doing it in the dark. I did try this door up here, though. I figured this door would actually get us to, you know, the room where we access the vent, but you can't interact with it. Nothing you could do in there. And I think, yeah, there's a door here. I can't use the camera on it. It's starting to remind me of the tanker in Sons of Liberty.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Keep comms to a minimum, please. They've actually been a lot more vocal in this game than I think in any of the previous ones. For the most part, they kind of just shut up. Like, if they needed to advance the story or something, they'd do that for, like, a moment, but... Like, they didn't chime in a whole lot. And usually it was just Lambert. You rarely heard anybody else on the team say anything. Lambert was usually talking for Grimstadter, and this time she's just been kind of chatting away. I don't see any boxes I can interact with. I really hope there's nothing I'm supposed to scan. That one on the very top looks suspicious because it's got like a, I don't know, something on the exterior. Would that be a bill of lading? Can't push it or anything, can I? Guess not. Let me take a look at my goals real quick. The bill of, oh yeah, there is a bill of lading that we need to get for Lacerda's arms shipment. Retrieve the shipment's transit ledger for Lacerda's shipment. Eliminate Hugo Lacerda. Sounds easy enough. Maybe that is it then. Hold on. Let me try to get on top of that box in front of it.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating...
Oh, did something I missed it the first time around, but it looks so odd that I figured that had to be something.
Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Yeah. Tell me you found the live rats.
side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
What's this voice? Somewhere on the side.
I wouldn't trust them.
Okay, hold on. It's been a minute since we've saved, so let me go ahead and do that. I've got no clue what kind of firepower this guy's bringing in. Sounds like he's flaming already. Let's see if they're actually walking in here. Hello? Mr. Silly? They hear something. He's bringing in all the firepower. He heard something. I didn't do anything, so I don't know what he's all upset about. I'm gonna go up here, though. Ooh.
Good. I have been looking for some action. All right. I admit it. I'm scared.
What's going on here?
Boy, they drop hard. Alright, well, sorry, gentlemen. But you got a little too nosy. Here, I better hide them. And by hide them, I mean, like, move them 3 feet further in. It's like as soon as you hit them, those ragdoll physics just immediately kick in. There you go. Just keep that closed. I think it's probably for the best. Okay, we're supposed to look for some kind of office. Looks like we can go underneath. Didn't get us very far, but it probably would have saved us getting into combat with those guys.
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
I mean, you know, how many times have I used my gun so far? Not many.
They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
It's like the nuclear weapons disposal facility. Don't fire in there, Fisher. Pulls gun out anyway. Damn noisy in here. Smells like poop from a butt. Oh, look, somehow it's not as noisy back here.
Piece of junk.
stay calm. We don't want to make any sparks.
Who are you?
I'm the fire inspector, and I'm worried that you or one of your stupid friends might try and squeeze a shot off in here.
Why?
Can't you smell the gas?
But I didn't think it was dangerous.
This has just become like a safety PSA. We're just schooling him on the hazards of gasoline and fire.
I won't fire my weapon. I promise.
Good. Just remember, any firearm's a dangerous firearm. Alright, you're going to sleep with your buddy over here. Just do like him, face down, ass up. There you go. Oh, he kind of fell over. You know what I've noticed too is that nobody's dropping any sort of satchels or anything like that, so we don't have any sort of like pickups that we can get from any of the bodies. I've been inhaling those fumes for too long. They'll be dead by the morning anyway. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, music, calm down, calm down. There ain't anybody else left. Enter upper decks. Alright. It's time we give Lacerda an upper decker. He'll never see it coming. Opportunity objectives are optional, but failing them lowers the mission rating. Why don't you give me some incentive here? What does getting a higher mission rating do for me? Do we get the secret Sam Fisher bikini costume?
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Doesn't seem to go anywhere I want to immediately go. This goes to the kitchen. I immediately want to go through here. Coming aboard.
Did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cuts his throat.
Lacerda is not a man to trifle with.
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'm hoping someone else will do it.
That someone would experience painful death at Lacerda's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lacerda now?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Oh no, don't want to know. Get Tom Clancy's fan fiction on how he would have stopped 9/11. Come on. Higher mission rating should improve your loadouts for later missions. Okay. I guess that's kind of incentive. Not that. They didn't give me... oh, they did give me my rifle. Hold on. Oh, you're saying that's what they should do. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is a new feature, and I only played this game a little bit, so I wouldn't even remember what it would have been.
What was that? I think I saw it too.
Not a ton of range on that, I see. Boy, yeah, that gas grenade did not shoot out very far. They nerfed that. Those, the gas on the sticky camera used to shoot out like a lot further. Okay. Admittedly, I was kind of hoping that there'd be a big boss situation and I could CQC both of them kind of like tandem, but, you know, I'll take it. Whatever. What were you doing on the computer there, sir?
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Well, you certainly missed that one there, Sam. Alright. Move these guys into the kitchen a little bit. Or at least one of them. I'll do the other one. There's a little bit of room here. Okay, let me see. Where does this go? Some kind of hallway. There's that other room that seemed to lead up to a higher deck, but I don't know that we necessarily want to go up there just yet. Medkit. I could use that. It does seem like a kind of a weird mechanic to have mission ratings, though. I mean, it just doesn't seem like one of those games, at least with the first two, where you would need that kind of thing. But if it did give you, like, something for it, I mean, I can understand it. I just wish it was more upfront about what it was potentially giving you outside of just a better grade. Very worried about the sealant rings on the gas pipes. Starting at several small gas leaks. If it gets worse, single spark could sink this rat trap. Nothing else in here, huh? I haven't found any additional weapon crates that we could put any trackers in either. That might be one. Oh, lo and behold, as soon as I say it. I don't know if they gave me a total amount that I need to do that for either. Trying to use left analog stick and not the right one.
Hey, Toma! Have you seen Lacerda? No, but I heard him yelling at someone a few minutes ago. That's why I came here. What was he yelling about this time? Complaining about his quarters or something. Bastard. Thinks now that he's got a little...
Complaining about his quarters.
He'll get his one of these days. You'll see.
Ooh, 3 guys. See if that works through a door.
What was that?
Come on, sir. Don't be shy. Okay, this little back area is pretty dark, so I think I can get by this okay. But he's a little too close.
It's getting...
Shit. I thought I had a little bit of leeway there.
That's their alarm system, Fisher. I'm warning you. Be careful.
Yeah, that's our first alarm in the game. I don't know where... there was obviously a third guy. But you think if he hit that alarm, he would have been coming charging down here. It's usually what they do. So I'm not even sure who hit that. Might just be one of those things. You know, sometimes you make an alert or something, somebody sees you, and then even if there's nobody to like actually physically trip the alarm goes off anyway. Oh shit, they got vending machines in here? Is this a cruise ship?
Yeah. You know what I don't understand? Here we are, loaded up with Colombian, best coffee in the world.
And the coffee tastes like bad guano.
Exactly. What's up with that?
Because Captain Diego buys the cheapest coffee he can find.
Why?
Because cheap coffee sweats more. Makes it harder for the dogs to smell what's hidden inside the coffee.
Ah, that makes sense. Still, wouldn't mind a good cup of coffee.
Tell me about it.
What a conversation. Okay. Do we have another sticky camera? We can try that again, but the range on this leaves a lot to be desired.
There's something going on out there.
Those no sound like anything worth worrying about.
See, but even so...
Wow, it's the first time I've actually managed to bag 2 people with 1 gas grenade. Yeah, I mean, they're using the coffee. I mean, they could get separate coffee, but I guess, you know, they're using the coffee to cover up the drugs. Be nice to get some good coffee for once. Just bring your own, sir. Be better off for it. Besides, they got vending machines here. They don't got one of them like espresso machines. I mean, it ain't gonna be that great, but it might be better than like stank coffee that's used to cover up drugs. There was a switch here, and I saw it. Oh, it's on the other wall. I thought it was in this corner, or I thought I maybe saw it, like you could reach in here and grab it. But I was trying to see where that was, like, from, where I can interact with that at. And, it was on the other wall there. The light switches are a little hard to see. I guess I could use the electromagnetic thing and maybe pick them out a little bit better, but... Hello, sir, what are you doing here? You're in front of a weapon crate I need. There you go.
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
Shit. Half? How many have we done so far? Was that 3? I guess that was 3, so there's 6 total. Just seems like we've been doing it for a while. This game gets a little dark sometimes. I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. It's actually a lot brighter than the Xbox version, though. The Xbox version is super, super dark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the guy that hit the alarm. He went to go guard the crate backwards. He's just looking real intent at the crate, making sure that it's not going anywhere. The enemy might have slipped inside. I think this is the beginning of the level. This is where I saw the staircase. So we've wrapped back to the beginning, where we found the ledger. Oh, and we can go to the bridge that way. I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty sure there isn't. There was for sure nothing in this room. Just these two losers talking about coffee. Oh, too bright. Alright. I'll go to the bridge then. See what we got cooking up here. Hiding bodies is a great way to keep yourself undetected. It can prevent alarms from being raised. Oh, shit. Where should I hide them? Got any useful tool tips for that? Oh, look, there's a box right here. Right from the very start.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Whoa. Buddy, what are you doing?
Is someone moving around out there? Ooh. I don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
Didn't know there was a second guy. I was trying to whistle for him on the other side there so that I can nab him when he was looking that way. But he's not moving, 1, and 2. If he did, the other guy might see me. I guess he's just stationed there. Alright. Well, maybe we go this way then. Seems safe enough. Can't open that door. Yeah, that's the posties garden. That door makes a lot of noise. Any light switches in here? Oh, I like the the Marlin posted up there. There's a little ship in the bottle too. Boy, I got my window open because it gets a little hot. I want to have all my doors closed, but boy, somebody must be lighting a fire like right next door, because the smoke smell is thick. Hopefully the house isn't like on fire or something. Look behind me out the window and make sure there's no like bright glow outside. It's a thick smoke smell though. I've almost got like a little tingle at the back of my throat. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. What do we pick up? A bottle? Yeah. I mean, we could maybe use that as a distraction. There's currently an arson in progress on stream. I think I dropped it. I just heard like something clank. Oh, there it goes. Well, that didn't do much.
There's something going on out there.
Those notes sound like anything worth worrying about.
See, but even so...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these guys. Outside of just like, you know, dropping them, but I'm expecting there's like a better way to do it. I'll make a save, and then maybe we'll just drop them and see what happens. If I could even do that. It's really hard to kill people like quickly in this game. At least from what I've seen. So I can do a flash grenade.
That time I'm sure I saw something. You're dead meat! You're going down!
I think this man's bluffing.
Time to meet your maker!
Sir, are you actually going to follow up on your words or not? See? Then he gets shot in the crotch, and where are you now? This guy's all talk. Push then. Alright, sir, you need a timeout. I'm taking you back here. He didn't look like a soldier either. I think that might have been the janitor or something. He was wearing like overalls. Just waiting for this guy to peek. He finally did when I took 2 steps in, so the AI was just like waiting for me to make a move or something, but it took a while. I don't know how I was supposed to lure him out of that, because he was just stationed there and I couldn't wrap around him, so that's the best thing I could think of was just throw a flash grenade in, but you know, whatever. Don't think about what you've done. You stay there. Dead. Sorry for the disturbance, folks. There's been an incident. It's all taken care of now, though. Look, we got a little med kit. It's like they were expecting me to get into a firefight there, I guess. The med kits here also remind me of Max Payne. It's just like a little medicine cabinet that you can get into. You don't get pills from them, though. It's instantaneous. It's weird that they changed it up from the previous game, though. Is he the only one in here? Oh, that should work on that.
Is someone moving around out there?
No, the light bulb exploded.
I don't know. That's why I'm worried.
Oh, there are 2 guys.
Nothing.
Noting.
I hear you have a special passenger tonight.
What? Who?
I'm the guy who's here to cash the checks Lacerda's been writing. Where is he?
That son of a... He was provoking my men, so I gave him my own cabin to shut him up.
That's very kind of you.
Be careful. He brought some personal bodyguards. They look dangerous.
I'm not afraid of Lacerda's thugs.
No, they're not Peruvian. They're Europeans, I think. Bros.
Thanks for the tip.
The pleasure is all mine.
I can't kill him. Let's just knock him out. Also, it sounded like he said they were bros. Real bros helping out Lacerda. And nothing stronger than the brotherly bond. What are you doing over there, sir? I guess you got nothing to say. Fine, keep your secrets. It was helpful. I'm getting the feeling like a lot of people don't necessarily like this Lacerda man. Put this guy near his station so that when he wakes up he can get back to steering the boat so it doesn't crash into something. Or maybe we want it to, I don't know. I assume the captain's cabin would be near this, right? On the outside now. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he was fairly cooperative. No guarantee if you let him go, if he's not going to, like, sound an alarm or something, but it would be interesting if they did give you a choice, like, for people that were like, okay, you know, I don't like this guy either, I'll help you out.
Go, Fisher. One more crate to go.
And then you could just kind of let him go. Oh, there's a guy way up there. Can't take out that light.
Come out from there and show yourself.
No. Shot him through the wall. We're wall hacking a little bit, but that's alright. Game gave it to me. And put him on the cabin. With the rest of the riffraff. No, I just wanted you to go up. No telling how many more guards there are up here, though.
I've never hurt anyone.
I said I'd never hurt anyone? Or I've heard.
I've never hurt anyone.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to hurt you much either. So. Take some kind of solace in that, I suppose. Put his overall janitor buddy next to him. After examining the footage, the gun clipped through the wall, and therefore it was fair play. Well, thank you for double checking on that for me. I wouldn't want to be cheating in a game. Hey, look, it's their fault for not, you know, checking the what you call it, the hitbox for the damn thing, the collision detection on the wall. Oh, let's see. Can't get up there anywhere. That guy, I wonder if that big guy was one of his European bodyguards, though. He looked a lot different than the regular soldiers. So we might have gotten rid of one. I don't know how many there would be total. I think he just said a couple of guys, but... I can barely make them out. There's two guys down there, though. Was there something? There was another way to get down. I think it was over here. Alright. Oh, come on, Sam. You can't hop over that? Alright. Hold on. We gotta walk our way around. Enter the upper deck, so shit. I guess. Is it gonna save, like, the people I knocked out between sections? This is weird, too. This is almost... I don't want to call it open world, but, you know, just to be able to, like, jump between levels and stuff, it's sort of strange. Oh, look, we hit a checkpoint. But typically these games are fairly linear, so... kind of surprising. Did I just say no? Send a memory card. I just like to make a hard save just in case. I don't trust checkpoints all the time. Okie dokie. Hey, I walked in here crouching. I think I should probably carry that over. Oh no, we've already been here. Shit, so we need to go down that big ladder. It's hard to tell when you're coming from the other direction. I can't keep track of this. Okay, well, we'll go down the big ladder and then we'll end up on the bridge. It's kind of weird. If you think the captain's cabin would be up kind of towards the top, though. So unless there was a spot I missed. Let's see. Also, let's see if it saved. Okay, yeah, the two guys are knocked out down there. So it saves the exact, you know, placements where you popped people into. You know what? Hold on. We went through this whole area back here. This has to be the captain's cabin, right?
We've got an intruder.
Oh, shit. Wait, what? Why is he there now? Hold on. Oh, no. What does load progress mean? You're about to quit your game. Your current progress will be lost. Select OK to continue. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, the captain's cabin has to be near the bridge. So, like... I hope I didn't mess something up here. I don't know what load progress means. I thought that would just be load game, and now we're doing something else. And then I thought about it when I went into that room over there. There was nobody in there, but, I mean, it was a big old room. So it seemed to me like that would be perfect for a captain's cabin. And I went over there, and then there he was. Maybe load progress is like load your last save, because I did save there last. Hopefully that's it. But we need to go back there because that's where Lacerda is. I don't need to go all the way down to the bottom. I didn't want to go down to the bottom anyway because it seemed weird to me. I think we would maybe need to go down there for the weapons crate because we still need a weapons crate that we need to get, and I don't think I've been like to the bow of the ship like that. But yeah, Lacerda has to be in that room. And then we went over there and there was like some guys, so let's see. Yeah, okay, everything still saves, so that's good. But we do need to get in that room. I see no other ways to kind of get around that. Can't do anything with that light.
I tell you, never in my life have I been so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. He got you past the inspection.
That doesn't sound like a European. That sounds like some man from Brooklyn. I'm gonna save here, see if it like picks up exactly where we leave off if I need to reload this area.
You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros.
Having this conversation in the dark because I turned the light off.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink.
Better keep my gun.
I'm taking fire!
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Primary
I think that went over pretty smooth.
can extract you whenever you're ready.
Not ready yet. We still have a weapon crate to find. He's got a European background, so he's European enough. Despite the fact that he clearly sounded like he was an American. These guys didn't drop anything useful, unfortunately, so that's a shame. We got him with the old flashbang into a, St. Valentine's Day massacre, so I think I did pretty good there. Okay, I think I need to go back up top though, and then maybe we go down to that real low section on the bow of the ship. We already got that one right. Okay, yeah, I registered it. GG, GG. What I don't like about this, though, is that I feel like I'm gonna get spotted. Oh, this is just like a boat. I think this is our extraction, yep. Yep, it is exactly that. If I drop down there, how do I get back up? Oh, there's a ladder on the other side. Let's take that foregrip off, and...
We've got an intruder.
Good. I have been looking for some action.
Didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, but, I'll take it. Hey, and there's our box.
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
That was it, right? Let's see. All goals except for exfiltrate to the extraction point have been completed. Doesn't get any better. I went a little loud a couple times. I don't know if they're going to ding me that much for that, but whatever. I got like 47% last time. I think that's probably not a great grade. In North American arithmetic, or not arithmetic, North American schools, it would be failing grade. And that is some funky Mission Complete music. I had to stop and listen to it for a second. Sure, we could save. GG. Thank you. We completed all mission objectives. I mean, I think that's pretty decent, so. Good enough for me. Look at that, all completed. We got a 59%. We did have one alarm. One body was found. I wonder if that's what triggered the alarm or not. Killed 9 enemies, injured 1, knocked out 21. We were identified as an intruder 4 times. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that's that bad. But, you know. Could be better. There's always going to be room for improvement. It was a fun level, though. I dig it. Again, it reminded me of the tanker from Metal Gear Solid 2.
With still no word from the North Korean government, China's Long Dan again urged all sides to come to the bargain. We have now a late response by Admiral Toshiro Otomo of the Japanese ISDF.
Despite the ambassador's efforts, nothing has changed. The Japanese people must continue to endure harassment and humiliation.
Humiliation. Long Dan is long. He might be. He might be the tallest man in China.
We have a few loose ends to tie off before we can rejoin you.
Well, you can make it back for the 4th of July. I'll show you one heck of a good time, boy.
4th of July. What are you implying, sir? What are you going to do on the 4th of July? MCAS Banco de Panama has been implicated in Lacerda's arms smuggling operations, been facilitating deals with Lacerda and his allies. Must be determined who paid something, bank.
Fisher, the arms that Lacerda had were purchased by someone using a Panamanian offshore bank as proxy. I want to take a peek inside their records. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that.
He said 36 at the start, including Lacerda and his crew. So I either missed a couple, or maybe those weren't counted in there. I don't know.
Last night, but I didn't find much. All their workstations run drivers for plug-and-play hard drives. I'm guessing they secure them physically every night. Crazy world we live in where electronic intrusion is more of a threat than physical intrusion. Anyway, they probably store the drives in the main vault, meaning they're not going to be easy to get a hold of.
First, the good news. You've been in this bank before. You were part of a CIA raiding team that went in '89 looking for some of
89?
drug money.
I ain't gonna remember that.
The intelligence we have on the bank
I wasn't even born then.
Your team. The bad news is that we have a lot of physical security. Lasers, motion sensors, locked doors, cameras, the whole lot. And none of it was there in '89. We've also contacted a specialist to help crack the vault. You better talk to him.
Look, I don't know who you are or why I'm helping you, other than it's better than staring at the ceiling in my cell.
Sorry, were you speaking English? I thought this man was speaking Japanese at first.
But they tell me you can do the work of 5 men. Fine, I says.
He's on them jobs, isn't he?
Deposit for you. You'll be needing some things from a safety deposit box in the little vault that we can use to crack the main one.
We'll continue on our course for the Yellow Sea and send you back by helicopter to Panama City. I have no authorization to act inside Panamanian borders, so you...
Okay, I don't care about your input. I didn't care about the last guy's input either. I was impressed at how little I could understand that he was actually speaking English at first. Wasn't even a thought then. Back in '89, I might have been a thought. but that thought had not manifested itself yet. Oh, let's see. Stealth. Just go with Redding's recommendation again. Redding seems to know what he's doing.
Did you hear the latest news?
Missed a person or two in the gas leak area? I thought I missed one. I didn't think I missed a couple, but I thought there was one guy that slipped past me that I didn't get. Unless he got up the stairs, I don't think they can climb, though.
The Americans just announced that they have a problem with the rescue shuttle.
What kind of problem?
Some kind of malfunction in one of the rocket assemblies.
Oh, wait, there's a zoom. Oh, we have a zoom now.
Manufacture.
There's a weird noise that happens when you use the goggles. I don't think I like it.
That's horrible. I'll say.
I can't use this on these things. Okay, I assumed I needed to wait for them to move on.
Fisher, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in '89.
The memories.
Yeah, judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No, I was in 10th grade.
Oh, right. Yuck.
Damn, they saw me. I was kind of hoping I could slip by these guys without actually doing anything, but I might need to take them out. There's a door open up there.
Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
Ghost?
Is someone moving around out there? Who? I don't know who, that's why I'm worried.
I think you could slip by cameras if it's in the dark. You used to be able to, anyway. Oh, the door closed behind me. That's scary.
What was that?
Jeepers. Jinkies. It was weird to break into a bank and not actually steal money inside in a game that's not a bank robbing game. Yeah, there's plenty of bank infiltration in a lot of video games, but usually you're trying to get in there to get something. Just turn out the lights. Who turned out the lights? It is a neat little feature to just like electronically turn them off without you know, actually breaking them.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. Listen, this is a Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is organise an opening.
How do I do that?
The bank president and the treasurer will each have an authorization lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security office. You'll need to disable all three.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? What is this? Is this a security guard or is this like an inmate? Oh, it's a security guard. It looked like he had like handcuffs on. I was weirded out for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on here? It definitely looks like he's asleep, though. Apparently, according to what our chav friend has to say, we need to look up a girl's skirt. Deactivated the laser grid. Let me just make sure. I don't even know where those lasers were. Hack retinal scanner. Can I just do that instead of bringing that guy over here? What the hell do I need to do? What? I don't know what I need to do with this. Hold on. Get authorization to look up her skirt. Consent is important. 6940, 191. 191, 6940, 20. We did it. Great work. Let's see what's over here. Oh, no. Hold on. There's the free option, and then there's the hack option. I think I want to take the hack one. I feel like we'd have a better chance. Can a computer consent? Well, it depends on how sophisticated it is. Guards who patrol laser grids wear beacons to disable the grid near them. Interesting note. No laser grids. I'm gonna do that on every hallway. And the lights are out, but the exit sign wasn't. I think that's what it's trying to imply, is that you can grab a guard and then you could waltz them through Texas, through the laser grid, and potentially get through without tripping it. What is that? It's like a hookah lounge? I guess it's just like a cigarette tray. Huh. Interesting. Near the north wing. I haven't even discovered what's on the west wing yet. Hold your horses.
So Paco says, okay, you want Paco to fix the door? Paco will fix the door. But the joke is on you now, because Paco is going to change the code. How about 8645?
Thanks, Paco.
That's weird.
What's wrong with the lights?
Don't you worry about it, Paco.
Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
Paco seems to have developed a different kind of voice. Paco be changing the door on the code. Nothing here but ghosts and shadows. I think Paco's a little wonky. Paco got a few screws loose.
I'm telling you, it was a rat.
No chance. It was way too big to be a rat. Maybe it was a monkey or a bear.
Ha! A bear. You're crazy. I know that Ben is speaking. Bears are huge. And a bear have destroyed the treasury's office anyway.
Maybe it was a little bear. You know, one of those cute ones.
We don't even have bears in Panama.
Maybe it escaped from the zoo.
You're an imbecile.
There's the light source here. There's a light source like on the... It's like on the interior of the cabinet or something. I don't know. Alright, hold on. I'm in. Gotta initiate some sort of security access prompt here. 193, 4040, 193, 67, 4040. Upload fake email.
That's a relief. Our installer seems to be compatible with their local OS.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery...
I gotta find 8 computers?
Exactly.
I see they're saddling me with a bunch of busy work in this game. So we need to steal $50 million in French governmental bearer bonds. You determine who MCAS Bank purchased the arms for, and we need to authorize vault access from 3 officers' panels. Which I think is this, isn't it?
That's the Treasury's authorization. 2 more to go.
Well, we seem to be making some kind of progress. Now this just goes outside. Wait, where does this go? And where's that camera? It's right above me. Oh, that's loud. Shit. Okay, I don't think we're going to be breaking anything over here. Those doors have keypads on them, so you could potentially get some kind of code in there, but I would need to know what the code is first. There's a man coming this way. And I am lit up like a Christmas tree. So, I don't think we're going to go this way. Let's see if we can find some other spot to kind of sneak around into. Make sure Paco's not around the corner here. Okay. There it goes. Light go bye-bye now. And 3 guys in there, wow. We deactivated a laser grid somewhere, I just don't know where all it would have an effect at. Oh, that's just the outside. Okay, so that door where I saw the panel was just right over there. I'm going to destroy this light because I think what I might try to do here is lure these guards out one by one. If that's even possible.
That time I'm sure I heard something.
See, be on your guard. Something is up.
Hopefully it's just...
Nothing here. Never hurts to check.
Shit.
Did you hear that?
I was trying to grab him so hard.
Maybe it was not.
What's that sound?
I think I hear something too.
I don't like this.
Shit. They both came out.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
Get behind!
Oh, no.
Fisher, watch the alarm. Bank robbery after all.
Alright, that didn't work out so great. Oh, no. I killed somebody, too. I didn't mean to, I swear. Well, you know, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. I wanted to see what all they had going on in here. It looked like there was a bunch of computers I could maybe do something with, but hard to tell. I wonder if that woke up at, like, the guy that was in the hallway, because he wasn't that far away. would think an alarm going off would just like set everyone off though, and they'd all start like looking for you. Back doors. And look. Recording. Can I shut it off? We disconnected, but I don't think... I mean, it checks them off as if you can do something, but I don't know. Longdan recalled to China. Email. Chinese ambassador to the U.S. has called today of emergency meeting in hopes of bringing U.S. and Asian delegates to the bargaining table. Well, we turned the cameras off. It's the only computer we have access to as well. Those guys are kind of lit up there, but... they're in an enclosed room. Maybe we'll call that good enough. There's a panel there, but I can't interact with it. I think we've done everything we can do, just like in this general area. I think I shut that, or at least I tried to disconnect that camera, and it sounds like it's still going. Alright, let's check out the north wing, see if there's anything over here. It's a ladder. I hear a camera in the distance, but I don't know where it is. Let's check up here.
Fisher, I've got a copy of a work order here that the bank filed with their insurance company. It says the dome windows over the lobby are magnetically locked. See if you can find a breaker or junction box up here and power down the locks.
Right.
That would be the dome. I mean, this looks like a junction box. I say, is there anybody in there? There's a big old red thing.
Good work, Sam.
Simple as that.
The magnetic locks on the windows. Hey, wait a minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so...
90s?
I was gonna say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
Bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
Grab onto rope. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, wait a second. We were already in here, weren't we? Yeah, there's a computer I used to shut down the laser grid.
Damn it! What was that?
So wait, if we can't access, like we can get into this part. So like the whole reason for this even being here is just so that you can essentially get into the bank, which we already did. I walked right through the front door.
I didn't disturb your rest, did I?
Yeah, this was the guy that was sleeping in the chair.
I'm here to rob the place.
The teller's drawers. Each one maintains an overnight float of 1,000 balboas.
I'm not interested in petty cash.
You'll never crack the main vault. It's impregnable.
Then you won't mind if I try.
No, of course. You're the boss. Whatever you say.
What can you do to help me?
The retinal scanner here. I can unlock it.
Oh, I already hacked into that. So everything that we... Alright. How do I get past it now, then? I guess I could have brought him... Maybe I could bring his body over. Hold on. Let me just try that just to see. And the loudest channel point redemption for when I'm in deep concentration. Well, how kind of you. So I could put his body there, boot the computer, use the computer, deactivate laser grid. I guess I'll just leave him there. We did all that for nothing, because we had already done all this, so there was literally no point. So we were already in here, we were cooking. There was just like a door somewhere I must have missed. I have no clue where it would be, though. There was the one that had like the panel right next to it. So I go through here, this hallway's all dark so they can't see anything. I guess that's the exit which we used to get out onto the roof, which we didn't need to do. There was this. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, right. We never actually did this. Okay, 68, 192, 68, 40. I don't know what this third number is. 4040. So there wasn't a panel I missed in here or anything, right? The computer didn't have any command prompts for me. Oh, security access. I missed that one. 20's the last number. 2020. 193. It's gotta be that one. Upload fake email. So it's one of the objectives. At least we took care of that. It's one of the side objectives we need to do. Yeah, I don't see anything in terms of like getting through there. We can go outside, but I figured that's not going to do much for us either. The camera on the outside sounds like it's still activated. I don't know if there's a way you could shut that off. Let's look at the computer again. Hold on. Back doors. Any other buttons I can use? It's making a hell of a noise. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it. It ain't the Xbox version anymore. I tried, I attempted to. But it just didn't want to work. Oh look, search cabinet.
Oh no, Zerkazy. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
Zerkazy, is that some kind of dried meat?
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenholt on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
Sounds like bad guy material to me.
Is there... Okay, no. Security access already seems to be disabled here or something. I know that in the objectives it said something about accessing like 3 panels, but I haven't seen anything like that either. Let's look at the goals. Authorize the vault access from 3 officers' panels. Determine the MCAS bank purchased arms for, and then steal the money, which I think we would need to use the panels for in order to get to. So there are additional panels that we need to get. I just don't know where they are. Apparently there's none in here. I don't think there were any in the previous rooms either. One's in an office. Let me go back, because there was this other wing door that we could have gone through. We did the one that we could use to get through with the retinal scanner, and then there was one right next to it. I don't know if the one right next to it gets us through that other door, that other little section we needed to potentially get into. But there might be like another panel or something on that side. Still giving me the old checkpoint. Oh, I guess one's east wing and one's west wing. I didn't even acknowledge that. So this should be a completely different area then. Camera and a security door.
Oh, these uniforms are uncomfortable.
Oh, that's one of the new American-made ones.
So, that's good. They are not made by second-rate laborers now calling each other for a Panamanian army service contract.
Mistake. The quality of
But sir, I think they are. 6629, 194.
So?
They're about 5 degrees hotter, they weigh 8 ounces more, they don't breathe at all, and they're itchy.
Well, it doesn't sound like a very good business move to me.
Well, don't look at me. I can't fix it.
I'm asking you to fix it, Stupido. I'm
This
asking
has got to come in here.
someone mess with this, and we're supposed to be guarding it, comprendo?
Gonna see if there's a way to lock the door. Just turn around, sir. There's nothing to see in here.
Nothing here. Never hurts to check.
Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's take a look at the computer. Security access. Oh, shit. It popped up for a second. 191. 20. 20, okay. Upload fake email. Security booth camera. No way to shut those down. Talking dog wows president. Okay. Security room door. 2306 to confirm tonight's code for the security code. Security room is 2306. Oh, I think that was the room that we went into, right? Like bombed those 3 guys.
That time I'm sure I heard something.
See, be on your guard. Something is up.
Something is up.
False alarm, but there's no such thing as being too careful.
If he heard me all the way over there, he's gonna walk in kind of deep here, I think. Unless they just go on a visual check alone.
I don't like this at all.
Good night, fellas. Look, I could finally heal myself a little bit. There's stairs. That's nice. Something new.
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
What if I just drag him through? Does that work too?
That's a neat trick you do with the lasers.
¿Qué? What?
Oh, the grids. They detect some kind of signal emitted by a transmitter stitched into my uniform.
Give me the transmitter.
I don't know where it is. I swear. It's just stitched into my uniform somewhere.
That's bad news for you, because I still need to get past the lasers. And since I don't want to undress you...
I was gonna say, take his pants.
My body? You mean my unconscious body? I hope.
Either way works for me.
Unconscious and not dead, right? Maybe. Maybe, sir. I haven't decided yet. 66. Yep, 66. 194. 20. It's gotta be this one.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam.
Oh my god.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
Smarmy's what I do best. Oh boy. I wonder if I could drag that guy from the back through here. Probably, but there's this guy over here too.
What happened to the lights?
Who's there? I can hear you moving.
No, you can't. Actually, I can't see jack shit.
No one here. No signs of disturbance.
Try to get through as many places without actually knocking people out if I can, but might come back to bite me in the ass later. Wonder if you get more points for like not knocking out as many people. Probably.
Thus, Hermano Sampa, sir. Sector 21G.
Can't tell where that thing's looking. It is pretty dark back here, so I don't think I'm at any risk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's saved the world a handful of times at least.
That he's granted full access to the launch area for
He could be a little smarmy.
Yes, sir.
And Salvador.
Yes, sir.
Find out if he knows how to dance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is someone moving around out there?
Could be, could be.
I don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
Yes, sir.
Nothing.
Are there any other ways in or out of this room?
I don't think that guy's getting off the computer.
Birds?
Birds? What do you mean, birds?
The vents above the fan. I think they lead outside. I can hear birds nesting in them.
Well, that is useful information.
Does that mean I get to leave?
Let me think about it.
Well, I gotta do something with you. I wonder if I could just, like, access the computer over here, no problem. But I wonder if I need to access that guy's computer is the only thing. I saw 66, 66, 30, 194.
Good thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Enable access. Oh.
That's 2 down. Now just authorised from the President's office.
Wonder where the president is at. Oh, that was the other security, or that was the security room that had the code. 2306. I'm gonna leave that guy there. If he sees that unconscious body, I don't know. He could have fun doing whatever he wants. Telling everybody how the guy fell asleep on the job. I don't have the code for this one, I'm sure. Let me just see what's over here. Looks like a secretary room. $40. Okay. 193. 69. Play his Steam games in peace. He's just on there playing video games all night. Yeah. Sounds about right. If I had an overnight security job, you bet your ass I'm bringing some sort of video game. There's... What is that? There's something in the very back. Oh shit, there was a security. There's a security camera there, but we had deactivated them, so didn't make much of a difference, but still. Just the fact that it was there. This must be the president's office. In fact, I see it in the back. What was making the heat signature? $192, 6620. Banner called to China. Upload fake email. I'm starting to worry that that one in the security room is the one we need to access.
Right, that's authorisation done. The outer cage to the vault should be opening as we speak.
Great.
Just inside the cage, there's a small vault full of safety boxes. Your mate dropped off some kit for you in one of them.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm there.
I'm just gonna do this in case. Also, I'm gonna turn on the electromagnetic thing when I go back through here and just see. Because I think it's, if it's interactive, it should pop up. Okay. Oh, wait, it is.
It's getting pretty rough!
Okay. That didn't exactly work out as planned. I thought maybe I could skirt the game mechanics somehow. I was like, hey, scoot over a second. You mind if I get on that? This is, in fact, the computer that we need to use, though, so... We need to get in there. 192, 67, 30, 40. We can deactivate the fan. Security camera in the lounge and the secretary office. Don't care about that, but we upload the fake email there. So now we just have one more to go. Mom said it's my turn to play. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, an alarm didn't go off. It will count as like identified as an enemy though, which kind of sucks. But I was like, well, what's gonna happen? Because if like it just allows me to access the computer, I'm like, and I'm not even like touching him or anything like that. I didn't know if like Sam would actually gravitate towards the computer or if I could just access it because I was close enough. But whatever. Oh, is that guy still looking for me? Like out here?
don't know what you're up to, but you better come out of there.
Not up to anything, sir. I think I'm gonna need to grab this guy. Because I can't get past the laser grid. Turn around, sir. Turn around. I'm sure it's taking a sweet time. There he goes. So we're gonna have to do something drastic here. So the cage, I'm guessing, is that one room that we couldn't access previously, so I just need to go back down there. And we should be good. I'm guessing all their beacons work for the same grids. Yes. Keep the guy behind the desk as a spare. I think we've accessed all the computers we can. I doubt there's going to be one, like, outside the bank. So I probably don't need to worry about that. Did I access this? Oh, maybe it's inaccessible. No, that's just the screen. We did do that one, though. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. I don't need to do this. I don't hear the camera. We did shut him off. I was a little bit worried that maybe it was only for that floor or something. But I don't hear them buzzing. So that to me just says that they're all off. Okay, we should just need to go back through here. Oh, you know what? I think when we first got into this building... Oh, shit, I gotta go back. When we first got into this building, there was a security guard that was, like, dead center. He probably has a computer on his desk. So I might need to go back. I'm just gonna check it. We'll just check it out. Exactly, exactly. Better safe than sorry. I think he does. Camera's not making a sound. Alright, Crescent Flame, well thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. I'm probably not going to be up that long anyway, so... ain't going to miss a whole lot. Oh shit, I accidentally killed him. I didn't mean to kill him. I just hit the attack button out of instinct. I meant to do the other one. But anyway, yeah, you take care. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. I'll be doing more of this next Sunday, I'm sure. Okay, we gotta change door codes, which I'm sure is not relevant to us. New bed kits. Reception. Nothing available. 66. 30. 30. It's gotta be 192. Upload fake email.
Great work, Fisher. One more forged mail and we're covered.
Oh, we got one more left? Damn, I thought that was the last one. I must have lost count. Well, I hope it's in the vault area, because I can't think anywhere else that had a computer near it. I already got that one, I think. Let me double check and make sure I did the actual like security access thing. Yeah, the only thing available is disable the laser grid. That guy's just crumpled in a heap on the floor. Alright, well, I mean, you know, there's the bottom underground area. There's gotta be a computer in there, right? One would think. So we'll just hope that that's where it is. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. So far, as far as like the extracurricular stuff, I haven't really missed out on much. Been able to tag everything, even when I've sort of second-guessed myself. But, you know, those were the early first 2 levels, so there's a possibility that things will get more challenging to find as we move along. See, there's the door, it's open. I'm guessing we need to go down there. What's this?
Sam, it's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it?
Chest level, right-hand side, number 1024.
Okay. I'll get to that in a sec. I think we found our computer, though. Maybe. Maybe not. Panama Canal administration files? I can't access the security thing. I guess that's it. We got whatever it is. $10.24, you say?
Careful with that gear.
What is all this stuff?
The charges are for the vault, and the other thingamy-bob is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric
I said thingy-me-bob, and then he said doohickey in the subtitles.
Through it there.
Is there anything else in here I can... Okay, I guess not. Tomato. Sorry, I've never heard anyone say tomato.
You need to pop both of these locks at the same time.
That's what the telemetric pick is for.
Exactly. It reads your movements in one lock and mimics them in the other lock, real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
Right. Now once you get the feel for each pin, you have to wait a second for the telemetric pick to sync up. Once it beeps, Bob's your uncle, you can pick the pin and move to the next one. Don't try and pick a pin before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right.
Did I miss it? No, I don't think I did. I'm guessing we're doing the full 6 locks here. There we go.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Guessing that's it then.
And open.
That was loud.
Lambert, we're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
Oh, man. Is that gold or are those hard drives? There's a computer.
I have fragments of a message here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file with
20.
him. Wait.
93, 66, 20.
What?
The deleted messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512 since Philip Mass.
I killed Mass outside Severomorsk.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Zerkezi?
That's a frightening possibility.
Great work, Fisher. Now any investigation into the robbery will only point back at the investigators.
So the Panamanian government will end up sending some innocent banker to prison?
Innocent if you don't count providing arms to revolutionaries.
Oh, right, I forgot. Bankers. Evil.
I don't think we don't want to activate the sprinklers just yet.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding 50 million bucks, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
This game's a lot more jovial, I think, than the last two. I wouldn't want to say that the last two were serious as a heart attack, but...
Oops.
Damn! What happened?
Lasers inside the vault door. The whole bank is alert. Army incoming.
Bugger this. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I guess I should be too. Should I take the roof access? Make a save here. It doesn't seem like a good idea, though. Wonder if I should have turned the sprinklers on. I wonder if that would have given me some cover or something. I was just afraid if you turn the sprinklers on, then it would destroy, like, something I needed.
Cut the chatter, people. Nothing we can do about it now. Fisher, grab that data and get out of there.
You got it.
All right, Fisher, that's all we need. Time to make yourself scarce. Go to the nearest extraction point.
I figure out where that is first. I'm gonna go up to the roof and see, because I think maybe we could, at least, once we get up there, we're outside. So we could probably extract easier than just trying to go around. Hopefully nobody comes in here while I'm ascending this thing. Oh, what? It says I hit 3 alarms, too. I mean, that last one in the bank, the vault, it had to have been 1, right? I don't know where the other 2 were, though. Okay, we're outside. Goals, exfiltrate to the primary extraction point. Mind telling me where that is? Oh, wow, this is a much more sophisticated map than any of the previous ones. I guess back out there, okay. That's just the front exit again. Looks like we can get out there from here, though. So this still might have been an easier way. I mean, I did just come in through the front door, but if we can exit through the front door, I guess that might have been a way to do it. It's pretty quiet for an alarm going off. This thing is so damn finicky.
Damn it! What's wrong with this?
This is not good.
I'm just gonna destroy this thing. He's gonna take too long.
Holy crap. Guess I'm just a little jumpy.
Switch objects. Oh, the light. Right back here, right? At least this is what it looked like on the map. Oh, is there like a pipe leading up there? Oh, it's a rope. Easy enough. Alright, get a little funky mission complete music. Sure, sure. Well, all objectives were completed. We did have 3 alarms and a handful of, enemy encounters, but otherwise I think we did okay. Hey, we got a better grade. 69%. I'd say that's pretty good. Cleared it in 49 minutes. Times identified as an intruder 4 times versus the 3 from the last mission. Didn't have too many enemies, though, but there weren't a whole lot of people patrolling. No civvies were injured. No bodies found. One of those alarms seemed weird to me. I don't know where one got activated, but whatever. I could have spared myself 1 enemy kill at the very least. There was a couple there. Well, I could have spared them both. A couple there where things got a little frantic, though. Still, I'd say 69 ain't bad. We're doing better.
People who ever saw those algorithms.
And Morgan Holt is dead. And Zerkezi is connected to a mystery guest we know nothing about.
Dvorak.
Morgan Holt and Zerkezi are geeks, not terrorists. Maybe this Dvorak is some kind of puppeteer.
No hitter, bottom of the 8th. 2-0, New York in the 8th. Akira Watanabe is on the mound. He's pure concentration, pure focus.
Oh, baseball.
This is no coincidence. You're on your way to the Big Apple.
Oh, I was hoping I'd go to Japan. I guess the Big Apple's interesting. Penthouse abandoned buildings. Kersey, former associate of Morgan Holt, may be working with someone known as Dvorak to gather classified intelligence about weaponized algorithms known as the Massey kernels. Determine who Dvorak is and something.
Bruce Morgan Holt and Abdahim Zerkezi were partnered together on Project Watson, the UN committee that cracked the mass kernels. They're the ones who discovered 512 encryption, the same encryption used in the messages you recovered at MCAS Bank. If this so-called Dvorak person has somehow gotten his hands on mass-based IW algos, we're in a world of hurt.
We're calling them algos now.
Zerkezi's private network since we connected him.
Save ourselves 2 syllables.
I've seen some tough network security before, and I expected Zerkezi to have top-of-the-line tech, but this is crazy. Zerkezi's server isn't just impenetrable or invisible, it's like looking for a shadow in a pitch-black room. It's driving me crazy.
Things are turning sour in New York. It's been 24 hours since the blackout, and no one has a clue when it might end. We've got sporadic reports of unrest all over Manhattan, but it hasn't started to spill over yet. Word coming down from above is that the National Guard will be deployed within the hour. We'll need to insert you into an alley behind a building adjacent to the target building. Watch out for civilians.
You got it. Oh well. This time around, it looks like Reddick's recommendation is actually a lot different from the stealth loadout. Stealth is... no, never mind. Stealth has the foregrip attachment, and then we get the sniper attachment with the recommendation, and then we also get an airfoil round with the recommendation, but not... No, with the stealth, but not with the recommendation. Well, this seems like a good mix of assault and stealth.
The National Guard was deployed into Manhattan about an hour ago.
I feel safer already.
Watch your fire, Sam. Those boys aren't expecting to see you and they'll attack on sight. Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Good.
All right. Interesting little format here. Not the first time we've been dropped into like a civilian urban environment, but not necessarily one quite like this. So I'm expecting this will be sort of different. I do not remember any of this at all. I do not think I got more than 1 or 2 levels in on this game when I originally played it. So, like, all of this is, like, super, super fresh. I will say, I think this game, like, plays better. Like, just, like, from a control scheme aspect and, you know, from the way things are laid out, it feels like this is a much better flowing game than the previous 2. I'm not necessarily saying that it's better right off the bat, but just, like, the way everything's laid out. It might even be a little bit easier, too. I don't know. But you do have different difficulty settings, so I guess if it's too easy, you could probably turn it up a bit. But it just feels like it flows a little bit better. We had a little bit of starting jitters, just getting used to some of the differences between this game and the previous 2. But outside of that, you know, once we got all the controls and everything working the way we want them to, it feels pretty good. So props to him. I think in terms of just like the way the gameplay works, and you know, maybe even like some from like a map perspective and stuff, it just kind of feels like it flows better. So I'm digging it. I think we're gonna call it here though. We got 4 hours in, so pretty good little stream. And we will pick this up more than likely on next Sunday. So be prepared for that. Next Friday I'll be back. We'll be doing some more Parasite Eve, continue on with that. Still looking I want to pick up Kingdom Hearts again, but it's looking, I don't know, slightly slim. So we might not grab that one back up again, at least right away. But yeah, we'll at least be working on Parasite Eve. We might even finish that one up next time we stream it. And then we'll get back into some more Splinter Cell Chaos Theory on Sunday. And then, you know, Saturday's usually our wild card day, in addition to some multiplayer. So we'll be doing some of that as well. Thank you guys, though. I do appreciate it. Let's go take a look and see who's streaming. Not too many people right now. Shaxson's up. Been up for 5 hours, 29 minutes. Probably not going to be up too much longer. But they're doing Kingdoms of the Dump. Don't know what that is, but we could go take a look. So, hope you guys have a good night. Hope to catch you next week. And until then, later, everybody. Take care.